What it do, 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 what it do. Oh, bow, 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 bow. Oh! What's going on, beautiful people? My name's the Black Hokage, aka TBH, and to be honest, today's April 21st, 2026. I feel like the month is going by fast. We back with more of that quality bullshit. And of course, I'm joined by the very handsome and impatient, everybody's favorite doggy. He talks too. I heard you. Aki the doggy. Thank you. Jesus Christ, bro. Can you wait? He said, hurry up. Say my fucking name so I can leave. All right, buddy. Shout out to ATL Naruto with the sub. Appreciate it. Shout out to Doombot with the sub. Appreciate it. It's a good day, chat. It's a good day. It's a good day. First and foremost, the price of Game Pass going down. Virginia decided to act right. Come on, man. It's a good day. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? We're going to get into it a little bit later. What's good with y'all, man? Shout out to Doombot. My goodness. W's all around. We getting that Samson stream? No, we're not getting a fucking Samson stream, dude. Getting dead as hell, bro. Only person playing Samson is Siggy. Oh, my goodness. I did my part. Okay. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Pittsburgh. This man's name is Fuck Pittsburgh. Yo, what did Pittsburgh do to you? You said Virginia's still in the DMV for now? For now. I'm just speaking facts. The game looks better than the original. Now Edward doesn't look like a 50-year-old, even though he's supposed to be 22. I don't know, man. That footage I seen of that remake, it didn't look that impressive to me. I don't know. For all the hype and rumors we've been hearing, we'll talk about that later. Shout out to ATL Naruto with the subs. Shout out to Greta with the subs. Appreciate it. I want to talk Samson. I want the bad with the smiley face. Nah. We get out that. It's looking like y'all Black Flag fans like about to be a scam. That's what I'm saying. I think y'all just like the game. That shit like the same shit to me. I was like, we've been hearing about that for like a year. But yeah, I got 2 batches of articles for us before we get back on this Pragmata. Lots of interesting news, so I'm about to pull this shit up. 1 second. He said we're gonna play that. I was never gonna play that shit anyway. Let's talk. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Hit the like button. Drop some subs. Drop a super chat. You, sir, get off my frame. All I want is Assassin's Creed multiplayer to return. That's not happening, buddy. That is not happening. I don't think that'll make Ubisoft enough money. They don't have the resources for it. But yeah, let's kick off this stream with the biggest story of the day. Microsoft is back in the good graces of gamers. Why? Because they just made the Game Pass cheaper. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The new CEO of Microsoft is in an intense game of chess. And it seems Miss Asha has made her first move. Microsoft has announced effective today, not next week, not next month, not next year. Today, nigga, today. It will be cutting the price of the Game Pass. Following a report last week that fledgling game division CEO Asha believed that it had become too expensive for players. However, the monkey's paw has curled for Call of Duty players as future releases from the iconic franchise will no longer be coming to the subscription service at launch. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It was a trade-off. They said, okay, we can make it a little bit cheaper, but we're going to have to get rid of something. That means you will not have day one access to Call of Duty if you have Game Pass, but you will have access to all the Bethesda games as well as all the indie games and stuff like that. As revealed in a new Xbox Wire post, Game Pass Ultimate will be dropping from $29 to $22 a month, while PC Game Pass players will save a couple bucks on accessing some of the best PC games around. The plan will now set you back $13.99 a month, down from $16.49, which is a significant reduction, particularly at the time when everything only seems to be getting more expensive. Shout out to Gamer Word with the sub. Appreciate it. There have been plenty of mutterings when Sharma took the helm back in February, but I honestly can't believe it happened. Don't get me wrong. It's still more expensive to sub than it was before Microsoft's big price hike in October last year, but at this point, we can take what we can get. Of course, there's a catch, and it's a substantial one. If you're a Call of Duty enjoyer, starting this year, new installments in the FPS game series won't be available on the service immediately. Microsoft says they will instead be added to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Pass the following holiday season, about a year later. So they come out with Modern Warfare 4 this year. It wouldn't be available on the Game Pass till 2027. Effectively, you won't be able to play this year's Call of Duty on Game Pass until it is already cycled out of relevance. The reason I think they picked Call of Duty is because it's one of the most expensive acquisitions that they've had. And it fucked with the sales, the hard sales of Call of Duty when they put it on the Game Pass, and they probably didn't see enough boosts in subscriptions in order to justify putting Call of Duty on there. I will say, with them lowering the price but then moving and getting rid of Call of Duty, I'm on a year-by-year basis. I mean, I was already kind of like that, but I'm really on a year. Now that Call of Duty is $70 again, bro, I'm letting y'all know right now. God damn it. If Call of Duty is not absolutely fuego the year it comes out, it's getting great reviews, fans are praising it, we're gonna have to skip it. I refuse to pay $70 a year for fucking Call of Duty, man. Shout out to Drawn Bob with the sub, appreciate it. They barely lowered the price though. A win's a win. You gotta take what you, don't do that. You gotta take what you can get, bruh. Ultimately, this is just a result of their decisions to acquire all these studios, and they probably sat down and had a meeting and said, how can we make this more cheaper while also adding value? To be fair, at $22 a month, the Game Pass will still be worth it so long as every year they're dropping something on the level of Expedition 33 and a bunch of other different games. I mean, you're still getting the Bethesda games and stuff like that. If you're a single player game, you're still going to be eating, but 30% cheaper, the fuck is he talking about? I'm gonna give them a W, because to me it sounds like at least they're trying to find a happy medium. There's two main takeaways from this story, right? Because you're complaining about, oh, it's not a big enough price reduction. There's two main takeaways from this, and they're both positive. A, Asha, the new CEO of Xbox, is not just running her mouth, she's actually listening. Okay, let me rephrase that. Early data suggests, because we do need some more data on her, but early data suggests that she's not running her mouth. She is listening and she's trying. This is a happy medium, okay? They got to make some money, but they're trying to reduce the cost, and they found a way to do it, okay? So bare minimum, she is trying to listen. The second main takeaway I have from this, baby steps, is there is potential for exclusives to come back to Xbox. That's a rumor. Heavy discussions, serious discussions are being happened over at Microsoft of returning exclusives back to the platform. And depending on who you are, you might feel a little bit of, or you might feel a little. Now, the pro consumer in me, I like everybody to be able to play any game on any platform. That's the pro consumer in me. But what's the best decision? Unfortunately, exclusives are a necessary evil for platforms. It's how you get people on your platform. I think if Expedition 33 was an exclusive for the Xbox last year, especially the way that it just I'm talking about steamrolled award season, I think that might have moved a lot of Xboxes. That or got more subscriptions on Game Pass. Well, for PC, for the people. I just saw a tweet. Someone's trying to slander Sarah, saying how, I got that too. I got that saved. At the very least, the Xbox Wire post states that the Game Pass will continue to host all the existing COD games it currently offers. Additionally, if you still intend to play this year's game, the savings from today's Game Pass price drop will cover a copy. In that sense, everyone wins, but more so folks who don't care about Call of Duty. Yeah, I think this is a win for people who don't care about Call of Duty. Shout out to CB Film with the super chat. He said games as a service was always a dumb idea. Sony had a better idea with theirs, even though now it's damn near too much, even though they give you 3 free games. This didn't always have to be more expensive. Like, I think the biggest issue is And I stand on it. I think Xbox, I don't think games as a service is a dumb idea. I think Xbox put the cart before the horse. What they should have did is they should have either bought Activision or Bethesda and then waited like 5 years. See if they were picking up more Game Pass subscribers. Because like I just think they acquired too many studios too quickly, which means they got to make their money back even quicker. They should have they took on too much too soon. I think they should have eased into the acquisitions if they wanted to take that route. I think that's the biggest issue. I think that's why you're not seeing PlayStation really bumping up their prices too much every year. For the simple fact, the only thing they've recently acquired was Bungie, and even still, they didn't pay as much for Bungie as Microsoft paid. In my opinion, they might have overpaid for Bethesda and Activision too. Like how valuable really is Call of Duty in 2026? It's still popular, but is it really moving the needle? I don't know. Like I feel bad for the people who didn't live through the era where games like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, these games were in conversation for Game of the Year. I don't think in my lifetime there will ever be another Call of Duty where that series is in conversation for Game of the Year. So like I feel like they might have overvalued out Activision, especially since they're not even tapping into the other Activision IPs like Crash Bandicoot or what's the game with Alex Mercer? They have a slew of IPs and they're not using them, bro. Black Ops 8 will be PS4's Game of the Year. Say it ain't so. Prototype. So I think the biggest issue is they just put the horse before the cart. Like games as a service can still work because like you kind of said it in your super chat, Sony's doing better in terms of maintaining the pricing. They saw Modern Warfare 2019 and thought they could keep up the momentum. That shit was an anomaly. So I'm gonna give a W to Microsoft. They're paying attention. You scored 1 point with me, Asha. We're paying attention to what you're doing. We're keeping an eye on what your next move is. Unfortunately, today's positive news was somehow flipped into a negative by some dumbasses on fucking Twitter. They're trying to turn this into some other shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this tweet and I'm gonna give my take on it because somebody asked me what I thought in the chat. This dude tweeted out, Asha's already doing much more for Xbox than Sarah Bond ever did. Xbox Game Pass's ultimate pricing is dropping from $29 to $22. PC Game Pass will drop from $6.49 to $13. However, Game Pass Ultimate is losing COD day one launches, and it is still $3 more expensive than the previous hike. However, Ubisoft Plus Classics and the Fortnite crew is still included, a reasonable feature for some gamers and deal breakers of others. What are your thoughts on this decision? My thoughts on this decision, as stated earlier, I think this is a W. Asha's listening, but I think this tweet is top tier corny. What the fuck does Sarah Bond have to do with this, bruh? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go as far and be super woke and piss people off. It comes across as anti-black. I'm not gonna lie. Sarah Bond has nothing to do with this shit. She was second in command. So what the picture should be, because she's the new CEO, it should be a picture of Asha and a picture of fucking Phil. The reason Sarah didn't do any of this is because she was second in command. It was ultimately Phil's decision. I'm not gonna lie, this is the gaming equivalent to 2024 when it came time to vote and people were getting interviewed by CNN and Fox and they were like, oh, the reason I didn't vote for Kamala was because what was she doing during X, Y, and Z? Nigga, Biden was the president. What are we talking about? It's literally the gaming equivalent. From my understanding, she was more in charge of like the marketing and stuff like that. And like I said, to be critical of her, I don't know if that Xbox Everywhere, and that's why they took that shit down, was a good ad. I don't know if that was a good idea. But she was more in charge of the marketing side and the networking. This was Phil's decision. So that's why I said, I'm like, why the fuck did you? It feels like anti-black, but then it also feels like they're trying to make into like a woman war type of thing. And I'm like, bro, it's Phil and Asha. Get this shit the fuck out of here, bro. Shit is corny. And this is what I said, high key. I'm glad somebody in the chat brought this up because I definitely saved this tweet. People are starting to notice stuff like this. And what I mean is like, if we're not being honest about the issues, there's no way that we can solve them. This shit is disingenuous as fuck, bro. If we're not gonna be honest about the issues, we're never gonna solve them. There's no honesty in this bullshit, dude. Motherfuckers just found a way to hate her. This woman has not said anything since she got fired. That shit disingenuous as fuck. That woman has not said anything since she got fired months ago. Let me see. Shout out to the Terriers with the sub. It's a weird tweet. Also gonna act like she wasn't there day one helping the Game Pass. I don't know, bro. Bringing it back though, and some more positive news. We did a positive, a negative, now a positive. Xbox VP clarifies a key detail about Project Helix, but questions remain. An Xbox higher up has responded to a rumor regarding the next generation platform Project Helix, clarifying a key detail about the machine, which can play both console and PC games, but his answer didn't clear everything up. A claim by leaker Kelpert L2 said Microsoft would sell Project Helix chips to companies like Asus and MSI, thereby allowing people to buy a version of the system that runs on the Helix guts. This led to speculation that Project Helix was not in fact a first-party Xbox console and might be more akin to a third-party device like the ROG Ally X from Asus. But that isn't necessarily completely true. According to Xbox's next-gen VP Jason Ronald, he said on social media, Project Helix will be available as a first-party Xbox console. The original leaker said Project Helix won't be sold directly to consumers by Microsoft, but would instead be available through third-party sources. Basically, what the leaker was saying is like Xbox was taking the route of, you remember the original Steam machine, not the new one, but the Steam machine from like 10 years ago, where like any company could manufacture their own version of it and call it a Steam machine. He was basically saying that like there would have been an MSI version of Project Helix, AMD and Intel version of Helix. There would have been, you get the idea. It would have been a bunch of different configurations, and Xbox is saying that's not true. Xbox is going to be an Xbox console. That's it. Ronald's statement makes it clear that Project Helix is a first-party Xbox console, but there is wiggle room for there to be other options. Microsoft has said that listen, take this with a grain of salt because this is a rumor. If there is actual wiggle room for there to be other options, Xbox, don't do that. Don't confuse the people who just go to GameStop and pick up consoles. There's a reason why the original Steam machine failed. It had too much going on, and the mom and dad who just go to GameStop and are just looking to pick up something for Timmy, they're gonna be confused. They got confused by the Wii U. Okay, they thought that was a Wii accessory. So you don't think they're gonna get confused by all these configurations? Nah, just make it one new Xbox. That's it. What up, everybody coming through? Microsoft has said the Project Helix system will help usher Xbox into a more flexible, connected future. At the Game Developers Conference this year, Ronald said the ambition of Project Helix is to meet players where they are. We're breaking down the barriers between console and PC games for more seamless cross-device play, and we're making the Xbox experience consistent across screens, he said. This also gives developers a simpler, more unified path to reach more players while helping reduce development costs. Project Helix's ability to play PC games seemingly pitted against Valve's Steam machine, which is set to expect a release later this year. They're just yapping. Just like them switching up on Pragmata with the VA for Diana. I seen that, bruh. Everybody loves Diana, and then I seen a tweet go viral. They found out that she's black, so now they hate Diana. How could this be? A white woman could be played by a black woman? It's called acting, guys. Yeah, weird, corny takes. Now you hate the character. You said, no way. I'm being so for real, bro. I should have saved that fucking tweet. Let me see if I can find it. But you know those anti-woke. They're calling Diana woke now. Diana woke. Pride. Here we go. But Pragmata's Japanese voice actor is Japanese, so why is it when a white child depicted a grown black woman is playing her for the English dub? They're Netflixing voice actors now too. Chuds, Pragmata is so revolutionary. It's going to reverse decades of leftist, anti-nationalist propaganda. I mean, girls are really going to start spreading. Yeah, so if you're not following what he's saying, the anti-woke crowd, the agenda that they're pushing is they say they love Pragmata because it's encouraging women to have kids again. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that. Hold up. Matter of fact, they actually used one of Watt's videos to try to prove their point. Watts got caught in the propaganda. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you how weird these niggas are, bro. Mighty Keith tweeted this shit out. Diana has become, well, it's a screenshot. He didn't tweet it. Diana has become the most important hard reset of the moment. Ladies are going back to their factory settings. Translation, get back in the kitchen and have kids. They used a Watts clip, bro. So that's what they're referencing right there with him when he's saying that, oh, it's gonna make women have more children again, bruh. But now that they found out she's black, they said, just happy more people are calling this shit out, bruh. I'm just happy more people are calling this shit out. You niggas is fucking losers, dude. There's no way to even like debate this or entertain it. Just call them losers and keep it moving, man. She did a great job until you found out. I thought it was merit-based. I thought it was all about talent. Watts on the far right propaganda heard it was first. You know, it's funny too. I can't show y'all, but we put it in the group chat. We was like, yo, you ended up on the far right side of Twitter for YouTube gaming. And she laughed. She's in Japan right now. She's like, I don't give a fuck. She's like, I'm in Japan swinging a big sword, bro. She has like a picture of her holding one of those Monster Hunter swords or whatever. Yeah, go live your life, bro. They wilding over here in America, unfortunately. So just know that she thinks y'all are losers. So yeah, that's your Pragmata update. Motherfuckers, I agree with Ethos, man. I miss the era when a game would just come out and we could just have fun and talk about the game, what we liked and disliked. It's just every game that comes out, there's always something wrong with it, bro. Something wrong. If you're wondering why I titled my YouTube version of the stream after Ubisoft, saying they love to deep throat L's, I've got some details. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, the remake, doesn't include the DLC or the multiplayer. The upcoming Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake, called Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, won't have multiplayer or DLC. The announcement will come during Ubisoft's April 23rd Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced showcase, which is tomorrow. Wait, no, it's 2 days from now. Which will officially reveal Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced for the first time. It will announce that the game will be a pure story-driven adventure and that Ubisoft wants to focus on Edward's adventure. Which I think that pretty much confirms, because there was a rumor floating around that they're going to remove all the modern day stuff out of the game. So not only are they removing the multiplayer and the DLC, they're removing the modern day stuff. They're removing like a third of the fucking game. As part of that decision, it was decided that the game would not have its original DLC or multiplayer and would instead include new story elements, content, and systems. Okay, well, it's gonna have new story elements. I'm curious to see how much new content it's actually gonna have then. That makes me halfway interested in it then. It was said that the original game, its DLC, and the other content will still be available. According to our sources, Ubisoft doesn't intend to release any original DLC, even if the game is a huge success. Insider Gaming understands that at least one more Assassin's Creed game is in development. They're just yapping. But this line right here is interesting. It was said that the original game, its DLC and the other content will still be available. Do you have to pay for it? Do you gotta pay for the DLC? Like, it just doesn't come together? Like, what? A part of me feels like they just started working on this remaster, remake. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going to show it because I don't want to get a copyright strike. It hasn't been officially announced. But if you go on Twitter and search Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced screenshots or like gameplay footage, there's been video and screenshots that have leaked online. I don't know if they're real or not, but if they are real, I'm letting you, and we're going to find out in 2 days. I'm letting y'all know, temper them expectations. Because the footage I saw looked like the old version. I was like, what's new in this? It looked dusty as hell, bruh. It looked like an Xbox 360 game. Yo, shout out to Airbags with the $5 super chat. It's crazy how Xbox Game Pass had to do away with COD, so the Game Pass can be cheaper. COD is so bad that it's not worth the price increase. Type shit. So this is gonna be terrible. PS3 game running now on the PS4. It did not. I was not impressed, but I'm hoping that footage was just somebody trolling. They just went and recorded the PC version of the game from the early 2010s and then uploaded and said, look, I got it. So we'll see when the official release comes out. I'm hoping that was just some bullshit. Did I hear about the leak of the next season of Street Fighter 6? No, we're worried about Invincible right now. They about to take the remake back out, same way with the Prince of Persia remake. Other Ubisoft news, exclusive. Ubisoft cancels Alterera. It's an Animal Crossing inspired game. Another Ubisoft game has found itself on the chopping block. Insider Gaming has learned that its in-development game Alterra has officially been canceled. The news was broken to staff working on the game on Tuesday, and they were all sent home for the day. Wait, is that today? Today? Oh, shit. Imagine coming in, you've been working, they say go home, bro. There were no layoffs announced at the time of the cancellation. Employees working on the game were put on availability for other projects within the company. That translation, get to work on that Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. That said, it's unclear what's all this means for the Ubisoft studios that's been working on the game as well. The other ones, I mean. First reported by Insider Gaming in 2024, Altera was a social sim game inspired by Animal Crossing. The game featured a voxel art style mechanic similar to Minecraft, where players could build what they want with gathered materials. Images seen in the past by Insider Gaming shows Matterling, the NPCs in the game, that look similar to Funko Pop characters. The world consisted of different biomes that housed unique creatures and materials to meet, fight, and gather. So it had like a Pokemon element to it. We already had an Animal Crossing. They was trying to, innovate, give it some competition. Its cancellation comes at a time when Ubisoft has shut down multiple projects. Yeah, we know, blah, 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 blah. What's the last good news from Ubisoft? I don't know, man. I feel like the last 6 months, it's just been after. And it's funny? Because sometimes I feel like maybe we go too hard on certain companies. I don't care. I don't care, bruh. Because as much as I like Ubisoft's older games, they deserve their failure, dude. They did this to themselves. So it's up to y'all to dig. And look, I'm going to be fair. If that Black Flag Resync look fire, cool. I'm going to gas it up. Whatever other games they got coming down the pipeline, if they fire, I'm going to gas them up. But right now, your back is against the wall, and I'm gonna need them to act like it is, okay? Because right now, they're not acting like they losing, bro. Yeah, they steamrolled themselves downhill, which is unfortunate, man. Because you never want to see a legend go. Now, Poca Pia and Tamagotchi Life swooped in, and Ubisoft was like, fuck, right. Because people in the chat were like, well, why were they making this game? Yeah, Poca Pia and that Tamagotchi Life or whatever game, those are two of the biggest games this year. Those lifestyle, goofy sims, people like that shit. The Cozy Gamer. The Cozy Gamer is a genre of games that's definitely on the rise in the last 5 years. There was space for Ubisoft because I don't feel like there's any dominant force in that besides maybe Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. But like there was wiggle room for like a third big one. But Ubisoft said, fuck it. What about shut down the whole company? I don't know about all that. The Last of Us star, Troy Baker, wants to start his own game studio, but he won't rush it. Actor and musician Troy Baker, known for his work in The Last of Us and the Uncharted franchise, has announced that he's exploring the possibility of opening his own game studio. Speaking of kind of funny games, the veteran and prolific gaming actor said he wants to tell his own stories and take a stab at making games with his own team. I want to build a team. I'm excited about building a studio with people that I've worked with, that I trust, and then going, here's my idea. How can we make it better? He said, as reported to Games Radar. Baker isn't planning to start a studio tomorrow or next week. He said he wants to avoid doing something rushed, in part because he's seen other people who have rushed into opportunities. Baker said he wants to start a studio and he wants to do it right. And especially, I'm going to create a studio where people are going to be responsible for my choices. I have to make the right ones, he added. Baker would not be the first gaming actor to start a studio. Abakar Salim, who played Bayek in Assassin's Creed Origins. Oh yeah, he made the Tales of Zoo game. Baker told Eurogamer that should he start a studio, it would build on his learnings from his various collaborations over the years with people like BioShock, Death Stranding, Neil Druckmann, Naughty Dog, blah, 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 blah. What else did he say? These people are paragons in the industry. I've worked with those people and I've learned so much from them, he said. And what I'm excited about doing is taking those tenets, taking those principles of widely successful titles, not just in terms of sales and figures, but the stories that define the industry and being able to innovate and replicate and emulate those processes and practices. I feel like he could do it. I'm gonna cloud him up. I feel like he could do it. He's got the right mind frame too. He's got the right mind frame. Take your time with it. I feel like this is a natural progression for him because I would imagine that like he's played damn near half the video game characters that we love from the industry. He probably still has a passion for it, but he's probably looking for something new. Yeah, I would say follow your dreams. Put together a good team of devs. I heard Ubisoft is constantly laying off talented people. They made Expedition 33. There's no shortage of talented developers out there. They're constantly getting laid off, unfortunately. You also have the advantage that you're one of the biggest voices in the industry, so that I think where he has an advantage is he probably loves video games, but he's also a great actor. So if he puts together a great small team to make games, he can also say, hey, you'll also get my voice for free. I'll voice one of the characters. So he has a little bit of star power behind that. But here's another thing I'm gonna add in there too. If you do create a studio, don't just put yourself on, man. Don't just put yourself on. Nigga, put me on, man. I'm trying to voice act, man. Come on, like. I wanna see you. Hey, get the pipeline going. Let me get a job, nigga. Let me get a job. I don't want to see you play every fucking character. Let me get a job. Let somebody else get a job, man. You ate half the jobs in the industry, bruh. Pass the torch, nigga. Yeah, let the motion man talk. Why I shout out Virginia? Because last year Trump demanded Texas governor, whatever Abbott's name is, to redistrict, gerrymander the map in Texas so that they can get more red seats. He's basically trying to steal the election, the midterms, basically. So in California, Gavin Newsom had us vote. We redistrict, we got more blue seats. They just did it in Virginia today. And Virginia's pretty much gonna flip the blue, basically. Basically expect a 3 a.m. rant from Donald Trump on True Social tonight. He's gonna be mad because they just got like 10, basically Trump's plan to try to steal the midterms is backfiring and he's fucking himself over. So expect a rant basically at 3. It's gonna be fucking funny, trust and believe. Finally, we're playing dirty back. Exactly, Cammy. That's why I said shout out to Virginia. Y'all was acting right. They playing dirty back, bruh. I wasn't updated with that. It's all over fucking Twitter. It's a pretty big deal because Virginia's a purple state. It could go either way. So that says to me, because in some polls, he's at like 29%. People hate this nigga, bruh. People fucking hate this nigga. What else I got for you? Oh, they announced the Pragmata figurine, if you're into that shit. Capcom presents a stunning scale figurine of Hugh and Diana from Pragmata. Capture their powerful bond as they navigate the dangers of the corrupted lunar station. Pre-order now at Godsmile Online. You're into that? I don't know. Rightfully so. Fuck the mango. People just over that shit. $250, nigga. I knew it was clanker propaganda. I fucking knew it, man. They want you to fall in love with this clanker, so then you just shovel your wallet out. And that's a hard pass. I mean, if somebody want the link, I wasn't gonna get it regardless because I don't have the shelf space, but 250 fucking bones. Capcom, do y'all know what kind of economy we in? That's what I'm saying, bruh. What the hell? People trying to say I'm an asshole because I make fun of PS4 niggas saying I'm out of touch. No, this is out of touch. And PS4 niggas out of touch, bro. I got one more batch of articles for y'all before we move on and get on this goddamn Pragmata.
And see this.
All right, somebody tag me in this video. Hold up. All right, so somebody tag me in this video in the comment section, which, by the way, if you want me to respond to videos, feel free to tag me in a video that you think is interesting and I'll check it out. Someone tagged me in this video. He was talking about Pragmata in Crimson Desert, and I'm going to respond to his opinion. But before I do, friendly reminder, I don't have an issue with the content creator, whether I agree or disagree. I'm never attacking anybody. I'm only attacking the argument. I hate I have to say that, but you know how you niggas on the internet are. So shout out to Ballin, I think Ballin Trying or whatever. But yeah, let's see what he got to say, and I'm going to respond to this shit, bruh, before we get into these other articles.
And see, this is the problem with the gaming community, bro. Just because something is your favorite doesn't mean it's the best. You feel me? Me personally, I think Crimson Desert is the greatest game ever made. But is it a better made game than Pragmata?
That's a crazy statement.
Absolutely not. This game don't need 100 updates to be really playable. You feel me? It don't need that. Right out the box. I need y'all to remember this, bro. Just because it's your favorite don't mean it's the best. Remember that, bro. You gotta be honest. Pragmata is a better game than Crimson Desert, bro. Trust me, it is. But does that mean that I would rather play Pragmata for a longer time than Crimson Desert? Absolutely not, bro. Come on. This shit got 400 hours of content. That's ridiculous, bro. But which one is a better made game? Pragmata. Come on. You want me to lie? Be like, oh no, Crimson Desert's better than this. No, that's weird. This channel isn't built off that.
All right. I hear what he's saying. I don't think he articulated himself very well, but I agree with what he's saying for the most part. I get what he's saying. He's saying something that I've been trying to argue on this stream for the longest. That like, first of all, he's self-aware. Shout out to him. He said that Crimson Desert is the greatest game ever, but he's also aware that that's a crazy take. But he also said on the flip side that Pragmata is a better game. He just prefers to play Crimson Desert. So what I think he's trying to articulate is what I've been saying on this stream is that people like to say video games because it's art, it's subjective. And I agree to a degree, but like it's there are objectively good and bad things about a video game. And Pragmata is an objectively better game than Crimson Desert. You cannot say Crimson Desert is an objectively better game than Pragmata. When, matter of fact, there was an update that came out like yesterday or today. They are still patching this game. A million different fucking patches came out. So the point I'm trying to make is like, objectively, this game was better optimized, better story, freaking the gameplay knows what it is. It's a much more concise gameplay experience. So he's saying overall, it's a much more better, well put together package. That being said, his favorite game is still Crimson Desert. So like, I respect that. It's kind of like saying, it's like saying Anthony Edwards is your favorite player, but you can acknowledge that, I don't know, Michael Jordan's the GOAT, or if you think LeBron is the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Or if you think Kobe's the GOAT, it's kind of the same thing. Like, okay, I understand where you're coming from. This is an objectively better game than Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert has a slew of problems, but if you're willing to get through those problems, there's a lot of fun to be had there. And I think that's what he's saying. And to that, I agree with that. Understandable. And I'm gonna be honest, I go as far as I wish more people would understand this shit. This is why, and I feel like if more people understood this, we'd be able to solve a lot more problems in terms of the quality of games. First and foremost, like it's a nuanced opinion. I've never said Crimson Desert was ass. I've always said it's just not for me, and it's got a lot of fucking problems. It ain't winning game of the year. It's just an okay game. An okay game that I think a lot of you would hate if it was a Ubisoft game, because y'all got a hate boner for Ubisoft. It's very rare that we get objectively bad games. An objectively bad game would be Samson. Mind's Eye. Those are really bad games where like they're not even functional. You're clipping through the map. The game is lagging all over the place. Terrible story. No proper gameplay loop. Hit registration is bad. Freaking like I could probably, it's a little bit more of a stretch. Those are obvious ones. But like I could probably argue X Defiant was a objectively bad game. That is the first-person shooter I've ever fucking played that had a hit registration problem. How the fuck do you make a shooting game where the only objective is for me to shoot and the bullets don't register? What are we talking about? So you could say you preferred to play X Defiant, but Call of Duty or Battlefield are objectively better games. And I think that's all he's saying. To this day, Sparking Zero fans still think it should have won Game of the Year. You're allowed to like Sparking Zero. You just got to be realistic about what the fuck that shit is. That ain't no Game of the Year contender, bro. I will admit I do hate Ubisoft with a passion. I stand on it, bro. If Crimson Desert was published by Ubisoft, y'all would have hated that game, but y'all not ready for that conversation. Y'all not ready for that. But I guess because it's not made by Ubisoft, you know, you don't mind destroying 1,000 goblin camps. Because you got a couple wrestling moves. I heard Samson was clunky. I'll never play Mind's Eye. The combat was terrible. But yeah, shout out to the creator. I thought he had a good opinion, man. Shout out to him. I will say that, nigga, you saying Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is the greatest game of all time, like ever. That is a fucking crazy statement, but I rock with whatever everything else you said. The best ever? We'll see how you feel in 5 years. I don't know, man. We'll see. What else I got for you? Let me turn this music back on. Marvel Rivals is now Vampire Survivors with its new Blood Hunt PvE mode. Set in the heart of New York City, up to 4 players can team up to take on Dracula and hordes of foes, bopping them. Whoa, pause, nigga. I knew the Marvel Rivals devs was gooners, but I didn't know they would have us bopping vampires and shit. Whoa. Bopping them with attacks to make them spout numbers from their heads. Whoa. Again, the Vampire Survivors inspiration with the touch of Mega Bonk. It isn't exactly subtle here, but it's still a fun mode to try out. Shout out to them having more content. I'm not going to complain. They're keeping you free to play demons busy, man, so I'm not going to complain. Reality is Crimson Desert is a Ubisoft game made by a completely different company. People try comparing it to The Witcher 3. It is. I think it's a Ubisoft company made by a Korean company. The one thing I will give Crimson Desert is it's probably arguably the most ambitious open world game with the amount of content that it has. It's just I personally don't want to work that hard to get to all the cool little stuff. Like I seen footage of I seen some really cool stuff on Twitter. I seen footage of like somebody randomly running into like a tank boss battle in the middle of like the desert. Just all different types of cool interactions, but that stuff is so random and you have to work too hard to get to it. To me, for me personally, I don't want to have to earn my fun. You know what I mean? So it depends on who the player is, I think. All right, let's check out this trailer. Let me put this shit on. It's an acquired taste.
Dracula wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves New York's guardian.
Captain Werewolf.
Now is the time to prove it. Thank you very much.
I respect the ambition with all the enemies on the screen, but the question is this fun?
Slice and dice. Ancestral sword.
I don't feel like this looks very fun. I'm a free-to-play demon, but that's because I've been boycotting the big studios. 2K26 almost got me. I'm not gonna lie, like, you got the right idea, but you showed up the wrong way. I don't know how to word that content channel. You're a free-to-play demon because you want to boycott the big studios? Who do you think is making these free-to-play games, the successful ones? You know who Epic Games is? The Fortnite makers? Marvel Rivals, you know who publishes that? NetEase? Some of the biggest companies are the ones that are funding these free. What are you talking about, dude? Hey, that's why I said I feel like this nigga want to be a Black Panther, but like he doesn't 100% know what we stand for. So we're like, we got like, all right, bro, come on, the march is over here. Yeah, your heart. Okay, that's a good way to put it. Your heart's in the right place. Your heart's in the right place, but you're a little misguided, man. That was a good laugh. I appreciate it. That's fucking funny, man. Oh shit.
Taste cold steel. Time to make the undead.
Yeah, I don't know if this looks fun though. It was mad the first time. They've done this before? He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. I don't know, man. I think I'm good off this chat. I know I'm not coming back.
Key to the city after this.
I feel like this game mode, it lends itself more to certain characters than others.
I shall feast on your bones.
It looks like a boss fight from Elden Ring. Right before you fight Renala, the Magic Queen.
You truly believe yourself my equal? Pathetic.
I feel like Dracula don't sound dubious enough. This is random, but what do you feel about Gears of War 5? Somebody who spent a lot of his formative years from high school playing Gears 1 to Gears 3. Gears 5 was okay. Like it was fun for like 2 or 3 weeks and then I got off. I didn't really feel the edge. I didn't really feel the need to compete in it again. First and foremost, the story. I don't know if I like where they were going with the story. I did like that you got to make a decision on who gets to live, so it changed the the outcome of it. But like the story didn't really move me. I feel like the issue with the new Gears is they're not letting the new generation shine. It's too much of the old characters impeding on the new ones, and they should just pass the baton. Like just accept that you're gonna piss off some people that there's no more Marcus, you know. But I feel like they're and then they're doing it again with they're gonna make it even worse with E-Day. It was alright. The multiplayer was fun. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. It was alright. It was alright. It wasn't what it needed to be, but it was alright. I had some fun on it. That was my thoughts on Gears 5. I am looking forward to E-Day though. Curious to see what they do with that multiplayer. Other news, Minish Cap Mafia, come to the front. Gonna need you to swap off that Minish Cap and put on the Squid Kid because Splatoon Raiders lands on the Nintendo Switch 2 July 23rd. Nintendo has padded out the Switch 2 release slate for this summer by revealing that Splatoon Raiders is coming to the console on July 23rd. This is the first spinoff in the series, and while it's a single-player focused Splatoon game, there's a multiplayer element. Nintendo announced Splatoon Raiders! You play as a mechanic, and after customizing your character's appearance, you'll go hunting for treasure across the Spiralite Islands. You'll be working with Deep Cut, a fictional band that appeared in Splatoon 3, and upgrading your weapons as you take on enemy sea creatures. Translation: an asset flip. The colorful, inky action. Whoa, you gotta say pause after that, nigga. The colorful, inky action and wacky weapons in the latest trailer remind me a bit of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Man, I'll be the judge of that. Let me see, bro. I'll be the judge of that. This heat? Who's ready to squirt everywhere? Yeah, whoa. I don't remember Nintendo announcing this game. All right, bro. I don't know, man. I just feel like as a grown man, I don't want to listen to this in my like, whoa, the fuck is this, man? I could never get into this series, man. This is what I mean when I say I feel like one of Nintendo's biggest problems is they are trying with new IPs. They did it with ARMS, they did it with this Squid Kid shit, but I feel like their new IPs just do not hit. I feel like the only new IP that hit in recent memory was probably Wii Sports. They should make more Wii Sports games because I just don't want to listen to the ass shit, right? Bring back Star Fox and F-Zero. Let's see if the gameplay fire though. So you get to customize your Squid Kid. We got black Squid Kids, okay. I hope they take a moment to explain the lore of the Squid Kids. Maybe because I've only played the first one. I don't know. Have they ever? Like, are these the children of Poseidon or some shit? Why do they exist? This is a story game. You care? It's a story game. Why not? Flesh it out. Did you fart, dude? Go. You gotta go, dude. No, thank you. No, thank you. You farted. No, thank you. You stink, dude. Bye, bye. You stink. So they swapped out the multiplayer for defend the computer missions. Hideout ship reconstruction. To be fair, I could see this appealing to children just off the vibrancy, the silly nature of it. I think this would appeal to children, and maybe like the Minish Cap Mafia, you know, the hardcore people who like who wear like GameCube controllers around their neck and shit like that. But I feel like the Nintendo fan who's on the fence, like you have to earn their dollar, the one who hasn't bought a Switch 2 because they're probably waiting for like the Dust Bloods or whatever. I don't know if this will appeal to them. Yeah, this is a story spin-off game for Splatoon. Splatoon Raiders, it's called. My kids love this series. I was like, I could definitely see kids loving this because it's just so colorful and silly. But for me, my adult eyes, what I'm seeing is just a lot of defend the computer missions. I feel like this looks like Destiny for kids. Splatoon Raiders, a single-player focused Splatoon game coming July 23rd. This wouldn't make me buy a Switch 2. We still waiting on the Dust Bloods. I'm hoping that Star Fox game is real, man. I'm hoping that joint is real. Shout out to Elo with the sub or the bits. I appreciate you. You said check this out. What is this shit? Is it gonna get me in trouble? Oh, let's see. Street Fighter 6 Year 4 DLC leaked and will feature Vega, Hagar, Goken, and Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. This information comes from the person who previously said Terry, Alina, and Bison were coming to Street Fighter 6. Oh, is that why somebody earlier asked me if I'd seen the Street Fighter 6 news? Y'all want Tifa in Street Fighter 6? He was already in Tekken. I don't see why it couldn't happen. But for me, yeah, no Dudley. I don't care. Tifa does nothing for me. Also take this with a grain of salt. It's a rumor, but where Dudley at, dog? I don't want Hagar and Goken. We got enough fucking Shotos. No Dudley, no deal. That's what I say. But I mean, if you like Tifa, that might be something for you. She wasn't in Tekken? I thought she was. Wasn't she in some fighting game? What the fuck was Tifa in? She was in some fighting game, I could have swore. Unless I'm bugging. No, that was Clive. What fighting game was she in? Unless I saw a mod on Twitter or something. It might have been a mod. It was a very old game. You're thinking about Clive? I'm old, chat. I'm washed. I don't remember. Maybe, hey, tinfoil time, chat. Maybe the timelines are converging. Maybe I did see it on a different timeline, but because Trump is fucking up the timeline, I've converged onto this one with Kang the Conqueror, where now I think I'm hallucinating and shit. Real InfoWars shit, man. Real InfoWars shit. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, man. Oh, shit. Were you in the game? What else I got for you? Got that out of there. Oh, we got footage of Lucan and Anissa, how they'll play, because Invincible's coming out soon. This man's belly busting people. So why are you like this? Why not? Gotta laugh at yourself. Siggy went live. I just want you to know, I don't even know why they released these little moveset videos, because all anybody's gonna do is press the square button.
Let's get serious.
Steve Harvey mode. Bull rush.
Let me see. Just as I thought. You'll find it all.
I got the belly physics. You should watch Max's video on the changes they made after the beta. Why? All he did was read the article. I read the article on stream. They released what changes they made to the beta, bro. He just read the article.
Through your skull.
He said, "Oh, my fault." Yeah, that nigga had no exclusive info. They posted it on Twitter. I like the changes that they're making, though. This is how Japan sees us. The Black Viltrumites. Caber toss. I wonder, can you combo off of that toss, though? Oh, I already played the whole thing. Here's the Anissa one. Here's everybody's favorite character that they freaked out about. A lot of y'all was saying some really weird shit yesterday. Anissa, the fastest Viltrumite. I was unaware that she was the fastest, but that's what they said on Twitter. I've seen some videos, and I'm starting to kind of agree with them. I do feel like Invincible does have a power scaling problem. Part of me just turns my brain off because it's an action show, so I don't think that deep. But if you want to think on a deeper level, there is a lot of inconsistencies with the terms of what the characters can do in their feats. And I think a part of the problem with why Robert Kirkman probably doesn't realize it. Stop licking my desk. That's weird, bro. Bye. Don't lick my desk. That's weird. It's probably because there's too many Superman ass characters, bro. Weird.
Come on.
Like, what does that do? Oh, try these boosted and tag your team in. What does that do? Is it just a dodge? Is it a counter? I wish they would explain what that does. It's a parry? Okay, that's what's okay. It's gotta.
Come on. It's time.
Mirage.
Too slow. You'll bleed for this. Your
Believe.
evolution begins here. Learn your place.
Ouch. I feel like because I think they put it in this tweet. Yeah, the fastest Viltrumite. I was unaware of that. And that's what I mean. Like, I feel like there's a path. I would have not known that if they didn't say that. But she's the fastest Viltrumite. I feel like they could have conveyed that a little bit better. But now that we know that, I predict that Anissa will be a fan favorite for people who like to play Mark and Omni-Man. People who like to mash their head against the fucking controller because he was the fastest character in the beta. But it sounds like she's going to be the fastest in the game. So they're probably going to pick her and mash the fuck out of Square. And to that I say... Other news. One Piece and Dragon Ball anime company Toei launches a new games division. Toei Company, the Japanese entertainment colossus known for its tokusatsu franchises such as Super Sentai, Power Rangers, and for producing the global anime hit One Piece and Dragon Ball through a subsidiary Toei Animation, announced Tuesday that it's stepping into the world of gaming. Through an official statement, Toei Company revealed that the establishment of Toei Games, its in-house video game publishing branch, Toei's president and CEO said the intention of the company is to clearly position this business as a new pillar alongside the fields that have been Toei's mainstays, such as movies, televisions, and events. However, for those expecting a new barrage of One Piece and Dragon Ball games, there's a catch. Toei Games doesn't plan to develop games based on the company's existing IPs. Toei Games aims to create entirely new IPs from scratch rather than simply utilizing existing IPs. We will leverage the technology and expertise we have cultivated through videos production into our new game business, delivering Toei's unique entertainment experience to players around the world. And to that, I say... This is good. This is good. Someone in the chat said, man, just give us a fighters update. No, first of all, that's Bandai Namco. This is Toei getting into gaming. They said they are going to try to innovate. That's what I got out of this. They are going to try to innovate and try new things within the anime gaming space. Now, I'd argue you anime niggas don't deserve it. You bad man t-shirt wearing ass niggas don't deserve it because all y'all like is 3D arena slop. But they said that they're going to try. And to that, I say, they're not going to buy it. They may not buy it. But a person like me, I'm now officially keeping my eye on him. I'd be interested in it. I want more Scarlet Nexus and less Sparking Zero. It would be interesting if they started off with new IPs and then somewhere down the road they did publish something for One Piece or Dragon Ball. But like I'm going to welcome this. At bare minimum, this is good. Bandai Namco has a chokehold on anime video games. So if another studio is coming in and stepping in and saying we think we can do better, we should welcome it. Because I'd argue, even if their games are not good, the people at Bandai Namco are sweating right now. For the last 25 years, Bandai Namco has had zero, and I mean zero competition. It's why they released dog shit. So now they saw that, they read this announcement this morning with the rest of us, and they said, oh shit, they probably pulled their pants up. Let me actually try now. Legally, I don't think Toei can make Dragon Ball or One Piece games. Isn't it? Yeah, owned by like Crunchyroll or some shit. I don't know, but this is good for the industry. It's more competition. I thought Bandai was doing the anime games because they hold the rights. I think that's part of the reason why they just be making them too. But that's not an excuse for them sucking. Fair enough. I don't trust them though. They're gonna have to earn our trust. But let's wait for a trailer to drop. Let's see. We're gonna see. Now, if the first game they announce is some mobile bullshit, you know, I'll be the first one to say. I actually don't even hate anime arena fighters. My issue is every franchise has to have one. Yeah, that's my main issue too. Like every single game has one. And then the worst part is they're super lazy. It's always a recreation of the story. Relive the Santa Boo saga. Relive this saga to that. Like, oh my God, bro. If you're going to do 3D arena, can we at least get something original? You didn't try on the gameplay. Could you at least try on the story? And then last but not least, nobody cares but old heads. Argonaut Games appears to be reviving, see what they did, reviving a forgotten N64 title, Buck Bumble. In an update on social media this week, the British-based developer has shared an image of Buck backed by the game's theme song. Attached to this message mentioning how the team will not be taking further questions at this time. The same post tells followers to stay tuned. Stay tuned and be sure to follow for the forthcoming news. Who's ready for the
now it's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble.
90s classic.
It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumble. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble.
Never heard of this. This has one of the greatest theme songs ever. It was so fucking random. It's a platforming game about a bumblebee with a laser gun, but that shit had a banger for a theme song.
Bum to the bum to the bass. Bum to the bum to the bumble.
It's one of those N64 titles, because you gotta remember during that era, it was mad platformers. It's one of those games that got lost in the shuffle, but it's one of those ones, if you know, you know. People like the song more than the fucking game. The game wasn't that great. But it's back, baby. It's coming back. I found this game not too long ago because of the theme. Shout out to the Buck to the Bumbo. We're going in the sub box. Let me switch my accounts to my main joint. Listen, Clay Fighters is a classic. I wish they would bring that back. Aeon 2 official tease trailer. I don't even know the first one. Siggy's looking at brackets or something. Low-key, I'm excited. I feel like there's a lot of story ideas from anime that can be turned into cool gameplay. Agreed. I thought the Pragmata demo was mid and wasn't going to buy the game, but the previews and reviews are so good, I changed my mind and bought it. I'm glad I did. I'm about 7 hours in and it's been really good. Interesting. I'm glad you like it. Siggy DB, looking at the numbers again. Siggy DB. Age of Mythology. Oh, shit. Not going to play that. Ruiner 2 official gameplay trailer. What is this? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I finished it. It's a 9-10 story. The gameplay carried. Mid-story, but the gameplay carried. That's how I kind of feel right now, too. Alien Rogue Incursion Part 1. What is this? You know Alien Rogue Incursion? You know this giant? Boom. Motor Slice. Evil Dead Burn? What? Hollow Blade? Delivery must complete. Be crowned. I loved Ruiner 1. I've never even heard of it. MX vs ATV Legends Season 5. When did that come out? Ace Combat 8. We're gonna play that one off stream. Bone Reader. Payday 3. We're gonna play that one off stream. Helldivers 2. We're gonna play that off stream. What's this? Kill Breach. Chill on Ace Combat. Ace Combat's alright. It's just not my cup of tea. Boom, boom, boom. This is all from yesterday. All right, let's look at these trailers. It's good. Aeon 2. You farted. Diana, Hugh, Diana, Hugh. Skip, it's a pay-to-win MMO. Say it ain't so. This nigga in the chat said this shit is titty slop. Oh shit. Yeah, it do look like titty slop. Next. Ruiner 2. Somebody in the chat said they love the first one. It's a Diablo type game. Discover Ruiner Universe. Join 3-player co-op. Hungry? It looks okay. Not my cup of tea, though. You talking to the people? Swap your shells. This looks like it's probably a really hard game. Watch out. Dead or Alive is the fighting game equivalent of a Gunnerslav game. Agreed. Like if you say you like fighting games and I say what's your favorite fighting game and the first thing that comes out your mouth is Dead or Alive, I already know you're a fraud. I know you're a fraud. That is not a real fighting game, bruh. Ethos is the first person I ever met that said he loved Dead or Alive. I said, if you don't get the fuck out my fucking face, bro, and play a real fighter, the titties are alive. I'm good off of this. That shit is a butt masher. Alien Rogue Incursion Part 1. Official Switch 2 launch. Yeah, Gunner alive. This shit look ashy as hell. Not gonna lie, Dead or Alive play better for me than Tekken. Yeah, because it's a button masher. This shit don't got no textures in this shit, bro.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Yeah, this is the PS4 version. What the hell? Motor Slice official release date.
This is Slicer P. Over. I've arrived at the mix.
Slicer P. The demo for this was cool. Word?
Get in, eliminate the machines, and get out.
Okay, anti-clanker propaganda.
That's the job.
So it's an action platformer.
But things are never that simple.
You recommended me this game? I don't remember. It looks okay. Yeah, the soundtrack sounds like it's fire. Motor Slice. That's maybe like a Steam sale game. It's a lot of anti-AI games coming out recently, movies, TV shows, but then stupid people will try to tell you art is not political. Art is inherently political, bro. It's always been. That's the funny part. Okay, how can you say a picture is worth 1,000 words and then also say it's not political? Well, why do you think it's worth 1,000 words, dumbass? Hollow Blade official announcement trailer. This is looking like an off stream. Yeah, chat. This is looking full cell software.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
They think it's 1,000 words worth of nothing. That's why I always try to tell y'all, man, one of the most underrated dates you can take somebody is an art museum, bruh. Take them to an art museum and be like, go look at all the paintings and the art and shit. Be like, what do you see when you see this? If it's just wind, they don't see nothing, that's a red flag, bruh. They say a picture worth 1,000 words and you can't come up with 5, you're blocked. Shit. Devil May Cry season 2. Hey, you know what show is fire? I caught up on Darth Maul last night. That Darth Maul is gas, bro. That might be some of the best Star Wars material in years, bruh. It's actually really good. Surprisingly, because I didn't have any expectations for Darth Maul Shadow Lord. But it's surprisingly pretty good. What's this shit? Very grounded story. The leaked Avatar Last Airbender movie is pulling so many views, it's already showing up on Letterboxd's most popular list. It's set to officially release on Paramount Plus. Oh, you know what's funny? Because I don't got Disney Plus allegedly, so I watch Darth Maul allegedly. All I can tell you is allegedly this is on, before you could only allegedly find this on Twitter, it's on all the alleged sites. Paramount's fucked. It's you don't even have to download it anymore. It's allegedly streaming. hey, matter of fact, Paramount, you didn't want to put it in theaters. You wanted the movie to stream. Congratulations, it's streaming, all right. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Congratulations, it's streaming, all right. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. All right. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Congratulations, it's streaming, all right. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Congratulations, it's streaming, all right. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's streaming. Maybe not the way you want it, but it's stre I'm not gonna tell you it's allegedly gas. I haven't gotten around to watching it, but it is on the bucket list. Oh shit! Hey, I heard that Michael Jackson movie ass though. What's going on, chat? I heard the Michael Jackson movie ass. I'm glad. Hey, T-Mobile giving away $5 tickets to the Michael Jackson movie. We already seen this. I'm glad that shit is. I'm glad it's only $5, man. I'm hoping it's not ass. Does anybody know if Xenoverse 3 is gonna be on the PS4? Go ahead and retweet that. Oh shit. All right. Michael Jackson's overrated. That's what everybody who wants to be different says. That's what everybody who wants to be different says. I promise you, don't ever say that on a date. Like I feel like that's like the ultimate I want to be different take, bro. That shit is fucking funny. It don't make me mad. It is funny though. Yo, shout out to Deeves with the sub. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Delivery must complete. Official gameplay trailer. You could say like, I will accept the answer that like Michael Jackson's not your favorite artist, but like to say he's overrated, I don't accept that answer. Delivery must complete. Oh, I think this is the game I linked Ethos. Shout out to Washer with the sub, appreciate it. Don't say that in public. Ethos coded very, yeah. Me and JG and Watts, we'll be talking about all the AAA games. This nigga Ethos always on the podcast talking about random shit like this. Had to have been a Chris Brown fan that said that. Chill. High octane flight simulator. MJ mogged for 2 minutes at the Super Bowl. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. That's fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, my eyes is too old for this. It looks cool, but my eyes are way too old for this. I can't handle it. Yo, shout out to Dion with the $20 super chat. Appreciate it. What should I do if I make more money than my friend? I can't keep buying his tickets. I'm trying to go to the playoff games. What do you mean keep buying his tickets? You better than me. I buy a ticket maybe once because we friends, but like after that, like it comes to a point like you adults, tell that nigga get a new job or some shit, bro, or save the money. Like give him like, hey, I'm trying to go to this game. Like at the beginning of the season, be like, I'm trying to go to this game in 2 months. I need you to start saving now. If he don't do it, then you might just need to find a new friend group, bro. He can be your friend for free activities, you know, go walk in the park, go play. You could go play basketball in the park with him, but fucking paying for his ticket every time. What you mean? That's your boy? That's a little nigga fucking. All right, bro. Nah, because what if he got family, he got kids and shit like that. That's your friend. No, you can't pay for your. If that's really your friend would help themselves then. He said I can't keep paying for him, meaning that he has in the past. How many more favors you got to do for him? That's an adult, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, I can tell who the PS4 niggas in the chat are. I can tell. That's your man. You supposed to get him the P5, bro. You supposed to get him the P5 with the PS Plus and all the games. That's your man, bro. Like, nah, bro. There's more to friendship than just doing shit for people. Is that your friend or your boyfriend? Yeah, chill. Man, all my niggas got P5s, bro. Be crowned. I would only say if like, you know, you were like rich, like you're like a millionaire where it doesn't even affect you. That's different. Then yeah, I'd probably always buy my friend a ticket because I want them to experience things. But if you barely make more money than him and you're still getting it out the mud, nah, you can't pay for everybody's experience. He got to get his shit up, bro. Shout out to Be Crown. Let's see, Be Crown. My bad. You get 24 hours in a day just like me. Get your weight up.
Have you ever heard the tale of a kingdom by the sea? It was once a beautiful...
Why do niggas skip the S in the PS5?
Harmony reign.
maybe I'm being too woke, Mike, but I feel like the reason people started because we used to call it PS2, PS3, PS4, but this new generation, they call it the P5. And maybe I'm being too woke, but I would correlate them removing the S out of the PlayStation acronym to the rise of anti-intellectualism, bro. Like it's just too many letters, it's too many syllables. So now we can't say PS5, we gotta say the P5 now, bro. It's just too many fucking syllables, bro. All right, let me lock it on this beat curve.
But such an idyll could not endure. The king who had ruled for many years grew weak.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Then lost his mind. And so, the kingdom entered a new era.
Yeah, we not gonna play this shit. I don't know.
An era of pride and envy.
Oh, this is giving Silent Hill vibes. Yeah, I see some of y'all in the chat are saying it. This thing in the chat says Slop Hill. All right, bro. This is a Watts game. Hey, whoa, toot it up. A Watts and Ethos game. I ain't playing this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Bone Reader. You are in purgatory. Say it ain't so. Collect the dice. If it don't got 100K Steam DB players, Siggy not playing it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at, bro. Some type of card game. Kill Breach. Chris Brown equals a cokehead who can sing. Why are you coming at Chris Brown so hard over that? Like, to be fair, that's a lot of our favorite artists. Marvin Gaye was a cokehead. Rick James was a cokehead. Ray Charles, was he snorting coke or was it heroin? Bobby Brown was the cokehead. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not gonna lie. If a lot of us was born in the 70s and the 80s, we'd have been cokeheads too, bro. Have y'all seen them TikToks of people joking like people? I'm not gonna lie, I might have hit a line and started dancing in the club too. It was a different time. Back then, the stuff wasn't stepped on. It was more pure. Nowadays, you gotta wait. You gotta worry about fentanyl being in the shit, so you could just die. Like, it was different back then. It was a little bit different. Matter of fact, the entire NBA was cokeheads, bruh. They had to do investigations to shut that shit down. That's why David Stern to go. Like, the NBA had a coke problem from fucking like 65 to like 89, and it ended with Len Bias, a DC legend. He went to Maryland, but fucking David Stern came in and cleaned that shit. Like, what are you talking about? Everybody back then was on that shit, bruh. It was a different time. It was a different time. We got another Doom clone. Yeah, The Weeknd, a cokehead. Fucking what's his name? Blurred Lines. He's a cokehead too. Some of your favorite music. Fucking Lil Wayne. He wasn't a cokehead. He was a lean dude, but you know he was off that shit. That's a lot of people's favorite rappers. Robin Thicke. Yeah, he's a fucking cokehead. Bruno Mars is a fucking cokehead. Bruno Mars got some great music. I don't know what it is about that coke. I'm not trying to encourage drug use. We don't fuck with that shit over here. But all I'm saying is that's just not like to be like Chris Brown, just a fucking singer who does coke. Like you said that, like that's not like 80% of the music industry, bro. Like just to be fair, that's all I'm saying, bro. Yeah, Kid Cudi's first song was fucking Day and Night. That was a drug song. All right, man, we finna get on this motherfucking Pragmata. But before we do, I'm gonna feed my dog and then I'm gonna use the bathroom. Give me 5 minutes. Enjoy these clips. Remember, if you clip me, it might be featured. BRB. I hope this shit work. This should be cutting off sometimes. Okay.
You have no idea how far you can go.
Yeah, whatever.
Time for the big finale.
That was it? Yeah, that did suck, didn't it, nigga? Somebody clip that. That's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking embarrassing. Dog shit. Oh, you can move it. Ooh. Don't do that, chat. Oh, shit. Talking about some, oh, I'm a real man. Look at your teeth, nigga. You got one tooth going in, the left tooth going in right, the right tooth going in left. You the first nigga on earth with fucking Forrest Gump knee teeth. You got knee knocker teeth, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? You are a clown. Stop talking to me. Go get some minoxidil. Go eat some pussy. Go get a derma roller. In a broken state. How could they do this? How could they do this? I took off work. I neglected my lover. I ain't walked my dog. I ain't fed my cat. I'm wearing the same underwear for the last 3 days. And this shit don't work. We been waiting for GTA 6 since 2013. Since 2013. And you get a call on your phone. Why didn't you come into work today? GTA 6 came out, nigga. I gotta get on the game. If you wanted to stay home, you should have used some of your PTO. I ain't trying to do all that shit. You know GTA 6 was dropping. Sir, you're fired. Wait a minute. Why am I crying? I have more time to play GTA 6. This is great news. This is great. I don't have enough for like a lot of shark cards, but I can play more. What it comes down to. Yeah, shout out to all the chicken titty gamers, man. Ooh, what am I going to play today? A little 2K or a little Call of Duty? Maybe a little barbecue sauce with it. The barbecue sauce would be microtransactions. A little GTA. Silk Song. Ooh.
What do I do? You good with the crawling?
I would crawl towards him and get behind him.
Yeah.
You could knife him, like get a physical kill if you're able to sneak him.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I guess that's not happening. I told you, bro, the red flags are right there. The articles, they're only focused on fucking microtransactions. They ain't talking about the gameplay. By the way, $50 billion company that released a early access game, and you niggas said, and this is why I'm always getting my jokes off. Now where's it at? Now where's it? Yeah, fuck skate. Now I see a lot of people saying fuck skate. Exactly. I tried to warn you niggas, and I'm never an asshole about the shit. That's the funny part. I read these articles, I analyze the data, and I say, chat, this is a yellow flag. I'm not saying don't try it. I'm just saying, you know, let's sleep with one eye open. TBH, I don't want to sleep with one eye open. I love the shit. I've been waiting for the Hall of Meat forever. I want to put the Hall of Meat in my mouth. Assassin's Creed never ends. Watching the ball drop? Why? Friendly reminder, guys. Why did I boot this up? It must be the nigga in me, bruh. I'm so embarrassed, bruh. I'm supposed to be playing Assassin's Creed, and I went straight to the basketball game, bruh. I'm banning anybody who clips that, bruh. I'm a real OG fan. I remember the whole ordeal with Tick. Yeah, let me ask you a question. What do you think bringing him up is going to do? Drama from like 15 years ago. What do you think that's gonna benefit? Benefit your mom. All right, we back in this bitch. Freaking motherfucking. We about to get on this Pragmata. Let me close this out. Love that clip. Keep clipping it up, bro. Keep clipping it up. Got some new games in the library. Can't really talk about them too much. Mind your fucking business. Let's see here. What we got? We're gonna get on this Pragmata though. Make sure my controller plugged in. It tastes just like candy. Oh man, so I'm trying to go to the playoffs, bro. Me personally, I'm a good friend. If I couldn't afford to go to the playoffs and my mans could, I would never tell my friend, "Nah, you can't go to the playoffs because I can't go." Like what? If that, I ain't gonna hold you because I'm talking about the dude who donated earlier. Asked that question. What should he do? If that's some of y'all niggas' mindsets, I would never be y'all fucking friends, bro. You ain't allowed to have Jamarcus. You can't have fun without me, nigga. Why? What the fuck? I barely know you for the last 2 years, man. Week. All right, let's see. Continue. If I can't have you, nobody can. I said, uh-oh, we got some people here with a PS4 mindset. What you mean they coming to the P4? So do they call it the P4 now, or is it still PS4? Got 4 points. It's not enough to upgrade. I did unlock some new trials. Let me see if I have any more. Defeat the enemies with weapons. Failure conditions none. Complete within 60 seconds. Complete within 45 seconds. Gotta do this shit in 45 seconds. God damn. Alright, let me lock in. Should be calling it a bomb. Yeah, that sounds about right. Can I not hack?
Did it! Something's aiming at us.
This one is straight shooting.
It's over.
Move, Hugh.
Move, Hugh. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Give me that. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, I see what I gotta do. You gotta line the shots up. I see what I gotta do. I'm fucking up. You gotta use the sniper rifle and line the shots up. Right. Gotta line them up as best you can, at least.
Incoming. Look out for its targeting sensor.
Guess that's that.
Something's
That
aiming at
ammo.
us.
Bro, aim, nigga!
Is that it?
Ammo, ammo, ammo. I don't know if I'm gonna get this. Bruh, I didn't get the 45 seconds. You gotta hit that shit perfectly. Yo, shout out to Tasteless with the super chat. He said, just finished the pod. Ethos asked a great question. When was the last time a game came out with zero controversy? It's like every game now there's some weirdos pushing an agenda. It's unfortunate too, because like it takes away from the conversation. Like the main conversation around this game should be the fact that it's fun. That's it. Motherfuckers is just... I think part of it is, you know, everybody wants to be part of the conversation, so then that creates more problems. Everybody's trying to get those clicks. You feel me?
We did it! Get ready!
No! Nah, retry. We might be here for a while, chat, because I'm going to get this fucking skill point. So deal with it. Oh, shit.
We did it! Look out for its targeting sensor.
Over here. Once you mess up, you got to restart. Yeah, because the timing window on this window is tight. Just like your mom.
Guess that's that.
Move. Come on, reload. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I had.
It's over.
Something's aiming at us.
Is that it?
Look out for its targeting sensor.
It's over.
Oh, I got him all nice. Pick it up. No, I'm fucking up. Why? That second shot. That second shot missed. That was some bullshit.
Is that it?
Be careful.
It's over.
Something's aiming at us.
Oh, did I? What the fuck?
We did it.
Ah, I got it. Come on, man. I thought I fucked up for a second. Come on, man. It's me, baby. Big gamer shit. I had to lock in. Get that on the P5, man. Real P5 shit. Real P5 PC. I'm still in just chatting. Shit. Let's see. Edit to Pragmata. I figured it out pretty quickly. You just gotta predict where the next ones are. Y'all see all the grifters being upset at Diana's voice actor being black? Yep, and she did a great job until they found out she was black, bro. Shit was crazy, ain't it? I thought it was about merit. You was just praising she did it good. Wait, did she earn that job? She's black. Did she earn it? Oh, no. We resubscribe to the Game Pass with the price drop? Nah. I'm gonna stick to just buying my games. Although this year, I feel like I've been getting a lot of free games. I feel like my tweets have been working. Increase the use speed of repair for cars.
Oh yes, this is one of our.
I've been getting more free games this year, so my approach of posting my previews to Twitter has worked because each one has gone viral. Versus when I posted to YouTube, nobody watches the fucking video. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm the type of person, get it in where you fit in, bruh. I'm not gonna waste my time fucking putting together a preview when my written content is doing better. Why record my voice? We could just do a Q&A on fucking on Twitch, bro, and I'll upload that nice and easy. We work smarter, not harder. A charge pistol in that bit. I don't like them sticky bombs, bro. That shit mad sticky, man. Definitely got to get that decode. Read, confused. Let's do confused. I'm okay with the PC. PC version's been running well. Get back out there. Let's get back out there and fight a good fight. There's a mod chip somewhere around there. There's a bunch of stuff here. Let's try to find that mod chip over here. B2, I like the riot bomb gun. Yeah, the sticky bomb, it takes forever for it to go off for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't do enough damage to justify what it does. I'd rather just hack and shoot him in the head. You can't get some of the stuff on this level yet? Oh, it's skill-based. I've been driving myself crazy. Not till you get to Act 4. Okay. That's good to know then. We just gotta teleport to the furthest one then. The YouTube niggas wonder why you don't post X content on there anymore. Well, long gone are the days of me bitching about it too. I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm just gonna look at the numbers and go where, you know, I'm appreciated. I'm not tripping off of it either.
There it is.
Because if you bitch too much, then that's gonna turn people off too, which is unfortunate because they already weren't supporting. Yeah, I seen it, JP. The question is, are y'all going back to the Game Pass with the lower price and a no Call of Duty? Is this... Where do I go to progress the story? Is it this one? Pterodon? The Sim Lab? Which one did I go to? Fuck, I don't think I went to that one. Oh, did I go to the right one? Okay. Oh yeah, I got this new rifle. I haven't been able to test this bitch out. And I need that new shit right there. What's that? Yeah, like how I get that? Are we playing the upcoming God of War remake? It's a good question. It depends on when it comes out. Because, I mean, I played God of War already, so I'm not really itching to play it again. It literally depends on when it comes out. If there's nothing to... Like, if it comes out, like, in July and there's nothing to play in July, which is usually a pretty empty month, I would play it. But if that remake comes out, like, in the fall when it's mad games, I don't know, man. So it depends. Also depends on how much they change, too. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was doing too much damage. Okay, you gotta control the recoil, though. Ooh, okay. Big upgrade. If it's full on 2018 style, you playing it? Oh, shit. It's more like 2018 and not like Ragnarok, yeah. I fuck with this shit. Got the big gun on me. Cause I'm the big homie.
Oh, if only we had a unit that could delete nodes.
Almost, bitch. Fucked up. Reset, reset, reset. Just take it, whatever. Where his weak point at? Oh! I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot he had the lightning AoE out. Whoops. But they calling it a remake.
What should we do?
I think if they do the original trilogy, but with the camera of 2018, I don't know if that would work. Because I feel like what was different between the original games and the new ones is the scale and the scope of the games, and I feel like you got to pull the camera back to do that. If they put the camera close on those epic battles, I don't think it hits the same. So I would hope they keep the old camera. Oh yeah, let's put multi-hack. That's what I would hope. I wouldn't want that 2018 camera in the remake. It should be a traditional action adventure game. Did I get the right weapons? I did. Boom. All right, second time's a charm. This game is dope. It is. Just gotta learn how to control the burst rifles. That new gun has an overheat on it. Yeah, the ammo just slowly replenishes. It's like the new pistol, basically.
Got it.
Here we go.
Sensors, yeah. Overdrive protocol, activate.
Good job, Kenny. How you like it?
Jump to.
Gotta watch those AoEs. That shit is tricky, bastard.
Splitting the hat.
Get off.
Oh, see? Trying to do that goofy shit.
Defensive are down.
Ooh. Oh, you can hold it. I was shooting it as a 3-round. Oh, shit. Man, you can let that bitch fly. You just gotta control the big hacks. I'll take that.
Take this.
This is a weird way. It's like 3D Mega Man Battle Network. I hope they use this system. Oh, with the grid a little bit. I can see that. You know, there's an indie game on Steam that's like modeled after the Mega Man Battle Network. I have it on my my Steam library. I just never played it. Ethos put me onto it, but he said that he swore that shit was fire. Did you say you're enjoying this more than RE9? Two different games. It's like comparing apples and oranges. All I gotta say, I'm enjoying it. This is more my speed than RE9. But I'm not gonna diss RE9
Take this.
for this. Wow, that didn't do anything.
Now it's my turn.
Get ready.
Oh, give me that. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Oh shit. I'm doing drills.
That's that.
Give me that. Shockwave ammo. A slight. Oh shit. All that.
Blinking the enemy. Don't go inside the circle.
Good job, kid.
We gotta finish it. Damn!
Overdrive protocol on standby.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, that's my favorite gun so far. Ugh, you just gotta manage the ammo. Big killer. Wait till you upgrade it a few times. Oh yeah, I'm definitely, I don't think I haven't upgraded on it, period. I'm definitely about to upgrade this shit. That's the next thing probably.
Hugh, you said that you were adopted, right?
Yeah. When I was young, I was in an orphanage.
Orphanage?
I guess I was about your age when my parents took me in.
Is that different from a regular family?
I couldn't tell you what regular is, but they loved me all the same. That alone was enough.
Oh. He made it. Shout out to him for making it out the system.
The study to enrich soil fertility with nitrogen oxide via artificial lightning.
Yeah, nerd shit.
To knock the CEO's socks off?
We've always known the benefits were there, but the current model was just too cost prohibitive. But if we use lightning generators made from Lim, we can get positive results at a fraction of the price.
Right.
Sounds promising. This might be what we need to get biomass back in the dead zones. Good. Very good. Let's name the report How Lightning Will Save Our Earth.
Something tells me it didn't save anything. Alright.
Picking up a mod close by.
Oh, sweet.
idea what it does?
Close by.
Come on, we'll know when we get there.
Is Hugh the dad? We're gonna have to ask Mari. That's what we're trying to figure out. Who's the father? I think I've been down here already.
I got him.
Which, by the way, I don't know if y'all seen that. I don't know if that tweet was real, but I seen a tweet. BET's trying to bring back Mari in a new show called Who's the Daddy. I'm like, oh my god, just calling quits.
Look out.
So take this.
Yeah, we do not need that. Not in this economy, not in the current state of the world, the energy going around. Like, we just don't need that type of negativity. Yeah, I've been here before. What the fuck? I mean, back here.
Getting struck by lightning? That was pretty shocking.
But I have not been here. Christ, they should have never sold BET.
Well, you know what they say.
Yeah, that's one of those, if I could go back and stop like a timeline moment, a canon moment, if I could run back in time like Wally West, Flash type shit, I would stop that black family from selling BET to white folks. No, this is I know you're gonna make a lot of money, but this is much more important than you think it is. Parody account. I wasn't sure if it was okay. Thank God, man. Please do not sell this. We need it. Yeah, leave that in the era of bygones. Okay, there's items over there. We need Comic View. If you get rid of Comic View, that leaves us with Kevin Hart. We need more talented comedians. Oh shit.
Got it.
It'll be all we have. Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart though, man. That man's still pulling numbers, bro. He's actually doing a show nearby me. When I was coming home from the gym, there's a theater near my gym. Like, what? There was a long ass line. I said, "What the fuck are these people here for?" The top of the thing it said Kevin Hart was coming tonight to do a show. But damn, bro, it's a lot of people that don't know comedy. Man, that's unfortunate. Would you go for free? If somebody had free tickets, I would go. Yeah, I would go. I would just never pay for. Like, I don't hate Kevin Hart. It's not on that level. Like, like I don't hate that nigga. Like, no, it's not on that level. I just don't think. I think he's. Like, remember when somebody said MJ's overrated? I think he's overrated. That's all. I would never pay for him. That's all. That's fucking funny. Like, it's not like a deep-seated hatred. His old stuff was better. I don't think it was. I'm gonna be honest. I just never met anybody who's like a real fan of comedy, and like Kevin Hart's in their top 5, even their top 10. Like, to me, that's like it's like when you ask somebody like, oh, you like rap? What do you listen to? And the first thing, oh, my favorite rapper is Vanilla Ice. No. To me, that says you interact with the art form on a surface level. That's all. Fucking shit.
Now it's my turn.
Oh, I thought I got it. Thought I got a stun. You're done, buddy. Since the little girl in this game is essentially AI, does that make her little drawings AI generated? Hey, that's a good question, bro. That's actually a good question. Did Midjourney do it? That's a good question. I don't know. You should tweet that to Capcom. Tweet that shit to Capcom, bro.
How can I resist?
That is actually a solid question. Oh yeah, like this has to be an item. I can't get that yet because I think this is an ability. That pisses me off because that means I gotta remember. Oh shit.
I owe you. Take this.
Where'd the other one go? Oh shit.
Back.
See a nerd. Lenovo handheld is now $1,000. It's the Ramageddon. Blame your president. That's why the notification for this stream was shout out to Virginia. There is something you can do, guys, if you do not like the current state of the world. There's something you can do.
I'm detecting a mod. Gotta get them all, right?
Yeah, I can't get that one now.
Well, that way. How can I resist?
Where do I go to progress the story? That part I'm a little bit lost on. Do I keep going up the tree? That scared at me? It is back up the tree. I'm from Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it triple price, fuck the books. where we re-up, relocate, and off and look. I can't go through this door. Declaration of Independence tells you exactly what to do. Tight shit, tight shit. Welcome to the stream, my boy. Alright. Lord willing, Lord willing. Are we voting again? Midterms coming. Alright, we gotta figure out how to fucking get up this goddamn tree. The beats from that clip song is one of my favorite beats ever. The production on their OG albums are good across the board, but it's because Pharrell produced the album, so it's gonna sound good. Their albums aged very well. I was listening to Lord Willin' yesterday. Like, their albums aged very well. Lord Willin' over Hell Have No Fury. I agree. Both of them are classics, but yeah, I like Lord Willin' a little bit more. But that being said, Hell Have No Fury has one of my favorite like rap songs ever, which was Keys Open Doors, Keys, Keys Open Doors. That's such a great song. I said, you know what? You right. You right. Them keys do open doors. Oh shit. Well, actually, it's Pharrell and Chad who. Yeah, my bad. Not to discredit Chad. Yeah, the OG Neptunes. You right. I'm lost. So you guys can watch me wander around. You're going the right way? Okay. I think maybe the game could have used like a mini map or something, because I do feel like a lot of this level design in the colony is kind of samey looking. So it could get you could easily get lost just because everything kind of looks the same. Maybe just more like distinct biomes. Yeah, I need some yellow paint or something, nigga. Like, I hope I'm going the right. Wait, can I go over there? Oh, have I been over here? Oh wait. Okay, we gotta be going the right way because that's the rifle. Where this taking me? Skirt. Mind if I help you? Not now. Not now. Not now. Oh, that's the deer. Okay, I already talked to the fucking deer. Here's something. What was that? I heard some woogie boogie shit. Oh, him. Why are you talking? Scanning. Yeah, you see me paranoid scanning the whole time. I already saw the deer. So this is not where we're supposed to go. A doe, a deer, a female deer. You feel me? You be scared of a deer, dude. Stinky booty Aki. All right, so this is not where we're supposed to go. Oh wait, can I press that button down there now? Is that what I was trying to unlock? My dumbass.
So, we finally get to meet A.
Overthinking it.
I wonder what her deal is. Could she be the scientist that made you?
I don't think so.
You remember something?
No, it's not that. I just feel like she's someone important to me.
I see. Well, we better step on it.
I said you really got a nice look. Yes, you do. So, baby, meet me on that Facebook. Yes, you should. That shit never gets on shit. Shout out, I hope Bangs is doing okay, man. I hope he's doing okay. Your baby boy Bangs, man. Australia's first African rapper, man. I hope he's doing okay. Is this a red zone? I said, baby, got a nice look. So you can meet me on that Facebook. The first thing I ever seen do a rap song where he said he trying to meet Shorty, but not meet and do something. He trying to meet her on Facebook. He's planned a date on Facebook. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? You mean meet her on Facebook and then meet her in real life? That's what the song should have been about. But no, he just wanted to meet his shorty on their Facebook. Yes, you do. I think he was like from Sudan or something. Shout out to Sudan.
You can stay here for a while, right?
Shut your ass up. You want to get upgrades. 7 points. The ammo capacity up. Yeah. I don't need health when I got ammo. Log era is arguably the best era. Don't let the old heads hit it. Shockwave, Mickey Bomb, Riot Blaster, Stasis Net. We can upgrade to Expose. We can upgrade to Confuse. Open nodes turn into offensive nodes when hacking enemies that are exposed. Passing through offensive nodes or gunfire will increase the damage of the next hack. Oh, I should get that then. Remember Slim Jesus? Yeah, he killed his career when he admitted he was lying. He should have kept the aura and the mystery of it all. Like, oh damn, what's really going on Frank Block, bro? I think that's where he was. He's from, right? Real time Frank Block. Yeah, that was Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle, man. Malcolm in the Middle's coming back on Hulu. It's like Malcolm still in the middle or something. I hope they give Dewey a role because that nigga has been starving ever since Drill Time came out, bro. Riot Blaster. Do I want that? Doesn't this game make you want to have children? I'm not answering that question. Y'all have turned, y'all, maybe not you, because I don't know the intent behind that question, but like, some of y'all made the conversation around this game really weird. Saying women factory reset after this game is crazy. Just took the fun out the conversation, man. LOL, Dewey turned it down. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that if you watch Malcolm in the Middle, there was a big event where his little brother Dewey ran away and the season ended with him just walking down the street and then it just cuts. Fucking, a lot of people don't know where Dewey ran away was to Frank Block and he grew up and became Slim Jesus and he became like a drill rapper. That's why, like, if you compare the picture of Kid Dewey, Slim Jesus, he just looks like a bigger version of Dewey. Big head, bean head ass white boy. Just give him a Glock in his hand with a little laser on that shit, bro. Same nigga, bro. Such an interesting question to ask.
Until next, we meet.
Really do you? Shout out to Visto with the subs. Appreciate you. Let me take you to the movies is Australia's national anthem. Let me take you to the movies, shawty. You can get whatever you like. Whatever he say. Freeze, confuse, expose. Freeze. Another power node. They said they weren't bringing Dewey back. What's the reason? Why they didn't bring the best character in the show back? He really ran away and never came back. Make some new shit and stop relying on nostalgia. I ain't watching Malcolm in the Middle. Well, to be fair, do you know why they don't make new shit? Hollywood, as well as like gaming companies. Maybe not because of you, but because your homeboys and your homegirls, your mom and your dad, they won't watch nothing new, bruh. You have to, like, a prime example of this too is I feel like we look at stuff like Call of Duty and like 2K and Madden. Those are easy things to pick apart, right? Let's remove gaming. Another good example of why Hollywood doesn't take any risks. Look at Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry has been making the same fucking movie since 1999. And it started with them plays when he was dressing up and shit. Then he turned them plays into films. And he's been regurgitating the same fucking play and film for the last 25 years. And maybe not you, but your friends eat that shit. Yeah, he makes absolute slop. Your friends are eating that shit up. That's why they don't take no fucking... Why would you take a risk from a business standpoint? So that's why I always say, like, if you're interested in this game right here, FD Signifier Core, don't do that. Yo, shout out to FD Signifier. He did make a good video about Tyler Perry, but I've been slandering that nigga Tyler Perry for like the last 15 years. Don't do that. Like, he wasn't the first one to have that thought. That's just fucking funny. But like an example being like, if this game interests you, support it. You don't have to support everything, because I'm not saying that like, oh, you know, I get everybody's on a budget and shit like that. But if there's something you're genuinely interested in and something's new and something's already an existing property, you should always get the new property. Support new IPs, man. Facts, Gohan was supposed to be the main character of Dragon Ball, but fans complained and he brought Goku back. Type shit. Type shit. Where am I going? Oh. My dumbass. So we gotta go back to this one, to the lift, and then get back in the lift. Similar to how Kazaa flopped because niggas didn't buy it. Yeah, Kazaa was always fighting an uphill battle, though. It didn't really have good marketing. Yeah, support what you want to happen. That's all. I just wish that like people equally talked about what they loved as much as what they dislike. It would solve a lot of problems. You know. What the fuck? It's another kid.
Diana,
You know this little twerp?
you're here. Thank you.
I feel like people forget everything started off as a new IP. Nah, facts. Everything was a new IP at once.
So you're 8.
How did Tyler Perry just own BET? The majority of the programs are garbage.
To depart from...
Have you ever like? I tell you how. Like shit. My own family's like guilty of this. The last time I visited my parents, they had fucking Tyler Perry shows on the TV. They weren't watching it. It was like some kid shows, and then they had Raven on there too. Like I said, it's not you, but pay attention to what like your family and like your cousins watch and stuff. People have this stuff on their TV. That's how he's doing it, bro. Somebody's consuming it. Everybody hates Call of Duty on Twitter, on social media. Every year, it's one of the best-selling games. People watch it.
The bots, these trees, everything went out of control.
People just be lying about what they like.
You can see how well I fared.
Well, this is the kitty cat.
Moonquake. I lost my team when it hit.
If we can access the mainframe, we could force Edis offline with this stop code. As Pragmata, we're equipped with the ability...
I was about to say, so this is another Pragmata. This must be like her twin or something.
That same power lies within you, Diana. There's nothing like that in my memory.
Excuse me.
I see. How unfortunate.
Well, let's see what we can do about that tree.
What up, Pokemon?
I'm sorry. I'm no help.
Sorry, I'm just a little shit.
That's not true. You've made it this far, haven't you?
How would I rate Pragmata so far?
We
1 out of 10.
Eat us together.
Doesn't look like we can do anything here. But there's another place we can check. We'll shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
Hold on, 8. We'll get you out of there. Thank you.
Zeus Network needs to be obliterated. You know what sucks about the Zeus too? Achievement unlocked.
They look like twins.
I was saying that looks like her twin.
What's up?
They must have been
8
born
sure
together.
seem driven.
These two were born during the same. What was I going to say?
Well, I can clear that tree.
Fucking I lost my train of thought, dude. I lost my fucking train of thought. What was it? Oh, the Zeus Network. Yeah, I recently found out who that's owned by. Them jokes we be making about the CIA psyops and shit like that, man. Man, stay away from that Zeus Network, man. It's a reason why they portray all them images the way that they do, bruh. The Zeus Network was promised 3,000 years ago, apparently. And when I found that shit out, I was like, I'm so glad that I do not indulge in that bullshit. Born, they're clankers. Yeah, however a clanker's born, all I know is when they're born, when the robo pussy opens, it goes. That's all I know.
Let's hurry back and get that.
Say you swear? I swear, bruh. I swear. Look it up, bruh. So that makes sense why they promote so much destruction.
I can hear the sound of waves.
What would I rate this game out of 10? A dad out of 10.
Is that the sea?
Sea of Thieves. How the hell they got an ocean on the moon, bro? What the hell? Some of that cybernetic shit, man.
You've been to the sea before? On Earth?
Of course I have. Got a house with a view and everything.
He's a homeowner, huh?
We'd head down to the water anytime we felt like taking a break from it all.
This Clanker can do all types of magic tricks, and she's just
breeze does a number.
Enamored by the fact he has a house. Whoa.
Still.
The breeze in the paint?
It'll make sense when you see it. You know, back on Earth. You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
I want to go to Earth.
What a hefty dream.
Can I really go?
Mm-hmm.
Then I can go see your house and the ocean and read.
You trying to hack my house already?
You bet.
Hooray!
Okay, but we gotta help 8 first, right? And then we can all go to Earth together.
She want to go to Earth and fuck with my fucking Google Home buttons and shit.
You got it.
He's definitely affectionate towards Clankers. Back on Earth, he's probably pro Clanker.
Now that we've got a game plan, let's finish this. Can't keep 8 waiting.
Right.
Can I touch the water? Aw, it's an invisible wall. Very old school. Rolling around it as being a sound. Got my Halo Master Chief armor. Is there anything else around here then? Ooh, check your corners.
Doing my part.
Oh shit.
Dark as hell in here.
Where this lead to? She can hack into the unredacted files. Them files is long gone by now. New training sim.
What training sims did we get?
All sectors of the Terror Dome remain fully operational and construction of the new area is proceeding on schedule. For routine tasks now handled by bots, human-caused delays have been eliminated. Smooth sailing. Note, system inspection noted an unrecognized admin level update to IDIS, possibly authorized by Earth HQ. I'll follow up. Ooh, is that a plot twist? The evil AI is not actually evil, but the AI was sabotaged by the Earth Division or something? We got betrayed?
Changing the admin access level on Edis? Is that even possible?
Which one of these clankers betrayed us?
Bunch of security. Stop it.
Well, like anyone could get past all that.
Is there nowhere else to go? Over there. That was it? It's gotta be like an invisible wall or something. These are the EA servers and shit for the FIFA gameplay. Wait, why is this? There's a reason this gun is here. What is this? A stasis net? Nah, I thought it was an explosive or something. Huh. Who said that? All right, I'm overthinking. Maybe there's nothing in it. Oh wait, I can scan. I'm bugging. Is that behind that wall? Y'all excited for Iceman post beef? I don't know about excited. These days I don't get excited for Drake. I'll listen to it. I just want a good album. That's what I've been thinking about. I just want some good music to listen to. I want to hear some introspective stuff, some good beat selection, like where his mind frame's been at the last 2 years. What I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear any Kendrick disses, man. I don't want to hear nothing about the beef, bro. Like, you lost, bro. It's okay, man. Jay-Z lost to Nas and moved on, bro. I don't know what. There's rumors that he is going to take shots. I hope those rumors are false. Invincible season finale drops in 2 hours. Oh, yeah, we on that. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it tomorrow. Did they find the One Piece in the ice? Yeah, they did. His album drops May 15th. I also hope that he doesn't. I also hope that he like just drops the album and lets people form opinions about it. Another thing I don't want to see and what I'm worried about with the Iceman rollout is all those streamers was just dick riding him because they wanted to be the ones to figure out when the release date was going to happen. I hope he just drops the album. I hope it's not like he drops it on a streamer's platform or some shit like that. Like, I don't want to see no dick munching. I just want to see, just drop the fucking project, bro. No, I don't want these sticky bombs.
There's one.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Overdrive protocol on standby.
Sorry, buddy. Probably gonna premiere it on XQC or Aiden Ross's stream. Yeah, like for such like a big hip hop event, why are you premiering it?
Yeah.
On a non-hip hop platform? I don't get it. Curious of what season's your favorite of Invincible? I feel like season 1's my favorite and season 4.
2 more to go, right? Maybe we should hire our own bot to do this for us.
I feel like season 2 and 3, like in the middle, were just kind of good, but 4 is starting to peak, and then 1 was just amazing too. It was kind of hard to top that one. There's a, you can go up there, it looks like. You don't want the XQC reveal? Absolutely not, bro. I'd rather it go to, like, I'm not even saying I want it on my platform. I'd rather it go to like a real hip hop fan, you know? Hip hop is one of the hardest genres of music to get into because you have to be of the culture. You have to be able to understand references constantly made, just the intricacies and all the bars and stuff like that. I'd rather it go to somebody who's like a real rap fan. I want to listen to somebody's perspective where I feel like I'm learning from them. Usually I'm pretty good at catching bars, but like I don't want it to go to somebody who
scattered all these turmoil.
It's just like cheerleading basically. Oh shit! You son of a bitch.
Splitting the hat. Shoot now.
That shit burned on it. Yeah. To be fair, after the Meek beef and radio backing Meek, I can see why Drake isolates himself with traditional rap promotions. What do you mean with the Meek beef? He won the Meek beef. What do you mean that? Meek is the one that lost in that. What do you mean? Black Boy Max reveal? Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to hear anybody's perspective on rap who said he doesn't have a culture. Any black American who says they don't have culture, I don't want to hear your perspective, bro. Oh, a new weapon, a powerful attack unit that shoots a concentrated photon beam. Mobility is reduced while firing. Oh, this is the big dick laser. Ah, it's one of those. Get rid of this sniper rifle, try it out.
That laser shooting for continuous damage.
I don't know if I like this gun. I don't want any of the streamers to say anything. Their opinions be bought.
Targeting sensor. Fight! Station mine incoming. Overdrive protocol at the ready. just heard that.
Big damage.
Yeah.
Drill them down, drill them down. So like the Meek Beef also had a Funk Master Flex, Ebro versus Internet Rappers background to it. Is that a good or a bad thing? I don't remember that. Shout out to Meek though, oodles and noodles. Shout out to all my oodles and noodles babies.
How to do this is to delete nodes.
Good job, kid.
Don't go inside the circle.
You're going down.
Yeah, I don't really like this gun. It greatly reduces mobility. For the amount of damage you're getting too, I don't know if it's worth it. Can I switch?
Be careful. Overdrive protocol.
I fat fingered my alt, man. Oh boy.
Terminal by the door.
I keep doing that in this fucking game, man. Fat fingering.
That's all of them.
It's either good or bad. It's just the previous Vanguard using Meek as their weapon, hence why Flex leaked the Ghost Riders to Meek. I do wish people would just get back to listening to music, and like, it's cool to be in the moment, but like, I feel like people take the memes and the cheerleading too hard, because I don't care what nobody says. Meek Mill is an annoying Twitter fingers, but Championships is a hard album, bro. I go as far as to say the intro on Championships, I like it more than Dreams is Nightmares. I think that album is just great.
We can use that back at the shelter.
I just feel like a lot of people are not actually rap fans. They're more fans of the moment, the drama, and like they're fans of like the artist, but they're not fans of like the genre as a whole. So I said, shout out to all my oodles and noodles babies. It's a great song. There's a piece of candy back here. Meek has more great albums than bad albums. I feel that. I feel that. But once you become a meme, people don't care what you got to say. Everything's a joke. Piece of candy. I found a piece of candy. Not gonna lie, my high school era music was Maybach Group and Boy and Center. That makes sense. They only want me for my ambition. Back up. Oh. Give me that shit. Yeah, that's the main thing I hope we return to, like less discussion around numbers and just more discussion around like a genuine discussion around like the album and stuff like that. Like when GNX came out, I felt like you just couldn't talk about nothing. Everybody was just talking about the beef. Now the dust is settled, I feel like with GNX, I still listen to it, but it's like a 7.5. It's not the best Kendrick project to me. It's got bangers on there, but like as a whole, the project isn't the best. I feel like it's more like a love letter to the West Coast. Like I don't want Iceman to come out and it's just cheerleading, and I'm like, bro, what do y'all think of the music, man? The numbers conversation is one of the worst things that ever happened to rap. It only sold 50,000 first week, bro. That shit trash. What does that have to do? Unless you are an A&R or a record executive, the numbers for an album sales does not matter, bruh. What you mean you don't have an ear for something because it didn't sell 100,000? What is wrong with you? You just going through collecting stuff? No, I'm lost. I hate the fucking numbers conversation. This shit's annoying. It's to the point where fraudulent ass fans will question you. Matter of fact, it reminds me, I remember it was like a couple months ago, we were talking about like the Drake versus Kendrick shit. And somebody in the chat was saying that I was a Drake hater. And I said, nigga, I bet you I got more Drake albums than you. No, that don't count. No, it does. I got 3 Drake records. I got 3 Drake vinyls, bruh. I actually bought his music. It's in my fucking cabinet. I can put it on the record player. You stream the shit. So how are you gonna argue you're a bigger fan than me? It's because I'm an actual. I think I got 3 Drake records and I got 3 Kendrick records, maybe 4. The fuck are you talking about, man? This cheerleading shit is annoying. That nigga lost. It is what it is. Why is that so hard to accept? That's why I always talk about hip hop as being the top 40. And that man tried to argue me down and say, no, that don't count that you own it. It does count. Because at the end of the day, I put my money where my mouth is. Scan. I still don't have that ability to burn through the fucking wall. Let's go back to the base then. The numbers conversation has ruined music and basketball. Rarely listen to actual. Numbers are a little bit more understandable in basketball, but even still, it has ruined basketball to some degree because I think it ruined some of the creativity. Now everybody just jacks up threes. Because statistically, it's better in most situations. Trying to see if I got an upgrade. 5 points. Yep, we're gonna upgrade the gun. 1,000 points we can run. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade that photon laser, chat. Riot Blaster, let's do that. Hip Hop Twitter has always been silly, but it's unbearable now with the bots and the foreign accounts. Yeah, that's another thing too. People don't understand that bots are everywhere.
New training sim data has arrived.
Shout out to Felgood with the super chat. I think those type of fans' parents grew up on Degrassi, so it was programmed young.
Be sure
I grew up watching Degrassi. What does that have to do with anything? Degrassi was a millennial show. It's millennials and Gen Z that are doing all the fan clubbing. What are you talking about? Okay. Oh yeah, we got mad joints. Reach the target area. Completed in 60 seconds. Okay, so this is just an obstacle course. All right, let's get it. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Bing, bing, bong, bong. Motherfuckers from Norway discussing Chicago culture. Yeah, they be all on the Reddit too.
Something's aiming at us.
Chirac. That's where Hold up, y'all.
Get ready.
He's a shooting to me.
That's where that one white boy be getting a lot of his information from, the Chiracology subreddit. The one from Britain.
It's over.
They be calling him a snitch, and it's like, bro, not really. Yeah, Trap Lord Ross. He gets all his info from Reddit. I'm dead. Ah! No, not all, but he gets a lot of his info from Reddit. Like, niggas just be posting street lore on there, and then he just collects all this shit and puts it in a video. And they be calling him a snitch, and they're like, nah, not really. Y'all be snitching on yourselves.
We did it. Look out for charging sensor.
Come on. Why am I using this gun when I got a fucking AR?
It's over.
Oh, I almost ran out of gas.
We did it. Something's aiming at us. Get ready.
Yes, that's that.
Hello? Oh, I gotta destroy all the boxes. My dumbass. Where's the last one at? Reset. I didn't realize I needed to shoot all the boxes.
Yeah, let's do this.
Move, you!
So 3 out of 5. Where are the other boxes at?
Targeting sensor.
Guess that's that.
Got time. We got time. We got time.
It's over.
That's light. Give me that. Music's fire. It is. Trap Lord Ross made a video about King Von being a serial killer. Yeah, I saw that. That's a sticky topic. Because by the literal definition, and because I watched that video, by the literal definition, you could argue he was one. But then it's like on the flip side, he's dead. It's kind of like, I personally wouldn't have titled a video like that, but you gotta get your clicks, I guess. You know, you gotta that video is actually a prime example of how money ruins everything, because it takes all empathy out, regardless if he was a savage. That's somebody's son. They died. But the only thing he was thinking about is maximizing the clicks and the money and the ad revenue. And that's what that does. That algorithm, it does. It changes the way you title things, bro. Because he could have easily just titled that the most dangerous rapper to ever live or something. But it's like, he sat there. He probably even talked to AI like, yo, give me some like power words to put in the, oh, serial killer. Yeah, it's insensitive, really. Oh, shut up, blah, 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 blah. Not my cup of tea. But to be fair, I mean, what he's doing is he's just taking what academics did to like another level with the Chirac shit. He opened the floodgate for that stuff. Dear Executor, making a joke out of everything. It's not my cup of tea. So we gotta complete it in 30 seconds. Defeat all enemies. Don't let enemies use antennas. What does that mean? Did you peep the King Von tattoo? Shit's weird. Nah, what are you talking about? The King Von tattoo. Don't let the enemy use.
Good job, kid. Yeah, let's do this.
Did I win? Don't let the enemy use antennas. What the fuck does that mean? What the antennas are the red shields that prevent you from hacking? Oh, I just missed it then because he had just started summoning him. So you got to kill him quickly. Okay. Oh, so you got a whale on his ass then.
Get ready. Yay!
Oh, crap.
Oh, come on. I'm fucking up already. Fucking up. Yeah, I'm fucking up. Central C. We's really moving them packs on the road. Mode man ting. Bro, what's with this perfect dodge, man? This bullshit. That pissed me off. The fact that I even got hit. The fact that I even got hit, bro. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Bro, does the dodge button work in this game?
You're going down.
Ah, too late. How could I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Real talk. Tottingham. Oh, you know what? The Riot Blaster. I should knock him down. his shit back. Yeah, there we go. I forgot that knocks him. Bye-bye. That was much easier. I was overthinking it. Hip-hop culture online feels different now, too, because the combo is perspective, shaped by gatekeepers and all that shit. Yeah. It's I feel like the online conversation is if people are not people, they're just characters, a plot in a story, you know? Tottenham taken care of. Oh, is this the last one? Defeat enemies with weapons and the recycler. So defeat all enemies with the recycler. Complete within 50 seconds. Defeat all the enemies. So I gotta kill all of them with the laser, then the recycler. Okay, so we gotta line them up. Where's the recycler? Right there.
Get ready.
Ooh. There's 12 of them. And I don't have a distraction gun. Is this a distraction? It is. How convenient. Bye-bye. Come on, man. First try. Oh, shit. We take those. We take those. Elite gamer. Thinking outside the box. Get my stamps, bitch. I got 4 of them things. Perfect. Damn, that took me like 8 tries. It's okay, man. We can't all be Hokage, man. We can't all be.
Oh, you have quite the eye organ.
Bingo. I reached the climax in the story that was pretty good. I know that was one of your critiques.
Oh, you have.
I'm hearing mixed things about the story. I'm not tripping. For the most part, I'm just enjoying the journey. Yapping with the chud.
Board complete. Wonderful.
It was just that one wandering robot. It was very convenient that it gave me the what's the name thing? The distraction.
Satisfaction level maximum. Glad we could be of assistance.
Yeah. Let me get that new suit. Legion 0. New suit. Shout out to Reach with the sub. Do you remember Charles Hamilton? Yeah. I ain't got no problems with girls out in Harlem, but ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl. Said I had a dope fling with a girl out in Queens, but ain't nothing like a Brooklyn girl. Yeah, I remember him. Charles Hamilton. Charles Hamilton is the reason I have a Twitter. He was the first rapper I ever heard talk about Twitter. That nigga talked about Twitter in every fucking song. I said, let me make a Twitter, bro. He was obsessed with that shit. I used to love Charles Hamilton, bro. I once was the loser. What was it, the Pink album or some shit like that? The Pink Love album or some shit like that? He had a lot of potential. It's them drugs, man, them drugs. Yeah, he loves Sonic. Yeah, that nigga was hella autistic, bro. That nigga loves Sonic like a motherfucker, bro. Oh, shit. Yeah, the lava lamp. Yeah, I used to love Charles Hamilton. He was dope. Best thing out of Cleveland? Charles Hamilton's from Harlem. That's why he had that song, Ain't Nothing Like a Brooklyn Girl. Remember Red Cafe? Yeah, I feel like Red Cafe was for like fake rap fans that wanted to sound different. That nigga was not that good, bruh. He was from Brooklyn, right? Y'all listen to Red Cafe. Niggas who listen to Red Cafe are the people who didn't listen to Cameron or Joel Santana. They would listen to the other niggas like Freaky Zeke and fucking, what was the other fat Dominican light-skinned dude? Just want to be different, bruh.
You ever play any of those games that kids are into?
What was his name?
Like hide and seek?
What's that?
You hide, someone finds you, rinse and repeat. I was a master at it. Not a single person could find me.
J.R. Ryder, yeah. If you listen to Red Cafe, you listen to J.R. Ryder and Hell Rail. Like, bro, turn that shit off, bro. Yo, Hell Rail JR got Next. They never had Next. Them niggas dropped 20 mixtapes. That shit never blew up, bro. Because a lot of them just could not. It was a lot of great rappers, but they couldn't make good songs. Joel Ortiz, I fucked with Joel Ortiz. But I'm not gonna lie, you definitely an old head that like to argue in the barbershop if you listen to Joel Ortiz. Yow!
I'll hide first.
I used to fuck with them and Slaughterhouse. Yow! Wait, hi, we gotta find a little girl. What the fuck? Where are you? Oh, I see you. You're not doing a good job, shorty.
You're so good at this. You won't find me next time. I'll pick a super hard spot.
What do you think about King Los? King Los can rap his ass off. He's one of the few positive things that come out of Baltimore, but he can't make a song to save his life. He's another great example of what I mean. A lot of great rappers from like the early 2000s, but they couldn't make a song. Same thing with like those battle rappers. People don't understand crafting a song is a completely different skill set than being just like a rippity rapidy ass nigga, bro. I got 4 points. Nah. Oh, let me spend this money over here. Spend this money over here. See duration, it lasts longer. Riot Blaster, Shockwave. I've been using the Shockwave gun a lot. This money on me. 700 points.
There's something odd on this terminal.
We gonna say it like a lyrical, miracle, spiritual individual. Oh my God, turn that shit off, bro. Rap God, I under Rap God. Eminem's Rap God did detrimental. It did detrimental. What's the word I'm looking for? Eminem's Rap God did insane generational damage for like the next generation of white rappers. When Eminem came out with Rap God, every white rapper, lyrical, spiritual, yeah, irreparable's the word. Yeah, irreparable damage, you know? I wanted to see more like Mac Miller types, you know? But it's still that, yeah. Well, Hobson is the black Eminem. But after Rap God came out, I don't know what it is. I don't know if white boys got together and had some type of group meeting and they said, we're all gonna rap like this. We're just gonna maximize the syllables. We're not gonna and they think that shit is good too. That shit is fucking annoying. I hate that shit too, man. Just because you rap really fast does not mean you good. Like Twista used to rap fast, but he used to say shit too. You gotta be saying something, but like, don't nobody care. You can hold your breath longer than me under the water and shit. Turn that shit on, bro. That's the quickest way. If you never hosted a party before, the quickest way to get all the women to stop dancing and just make all the pussy dry up, play one of them white rippity rapidy ass niggas, bruh. And you know what's funny too? All the MAGA rappers rap like that shit too. I wonder if there's like a correlation there. All the MAGA rappers, they rippity rapidy ass niggas too, but they be on Donald Trump's dick. That shit is all weird to me. Slow down. Yeah, Tom McDonald ass bullshit. Here he go, rippity rapidy. It's like they're doing a bad impression of a bad impression of a bad rapper. Like, I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to fucking do it. There's no way we're listening to 12 songs of that garbage. Red Cafe, Russ Meek, Wiz, Snoop Dogg, Mike Posner. I remember Mike Posner. Oh shit. Mike Posner was the original Mac Miller. That decode. Yeah, well, I think you cooler than me. Shout out to the blog era, man. Shout out to the blog era. It was a special time. I'm gonna go back to Shockwave Gun. That giant Ron Browns. That shit was terrible too. I've never met a Ron Browns fan. They gotta be only from New York. Jumping out the window with this one, Ether boy. You know when your claim to fame is you produce that shit. Like, bro, you produced it and we appreciate that, but shut up, nigga. You're not, nah. Every song, Ether boy. Oh, brother. Probably listen to Aunt Jackie too. Aunt Jackie with it. Aunt Jackie with it. That's what that old boy was a bootlegger. Aunt Jackie, the J5 on him, fucking JoJo Simmons. How the fuck you make a bootleg version of a bootleg song? Because Aunt Jackie is some block nigga shit, bruh. First of all, if you know what I'm talking about, the Aunt Jackie song, you're a block nigga, bruh. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, that's some very local shit. This man made a bootleg song of a bootleg song. J5 on him. The same exact cadence, and it was worse. Get that shit out of here, man. At the tram. I remember being in college and JoJo Simmons getting choked out by a Dipset affiliate. I don't know why that shit brought me so much joy. But then now that I think about it now, it still brings me happiness just to see that nigga just see a grown man, Snaggletooth, just get yoked up by a nigga, bro. That shit just makes me happy. I don't know why. And the best part is he didn't do nothing to him. He just yoked him up like, bro, this is not for you. That's what I need street niggas to get back on, bro. These nerd ass niggas that have infiltrated hip hop, that want to talk crazy, because you can criticize stuff too without being disrespectful. We gotta start yoking niggas up, bro. What's a block? What's a block, baby? A nigga that be on the block, bro. Motherfucker that be on the block with a limited world scope. Like, oh shit. Oh my goodness. Nah, because he's from Japan, to be fair. He's from Japan, so he don't know what we talking about. But like Aunt Jackie is a very like local New York song, bruh. I only know that shit because I'm from the DMV and that song made its way down a little bit. I remember thinking, I was like, we're not dancing to that, dog. We're not hitting the Aunt Jackie. Not today, buddy. But most people would not know that song. Now the question is, do I go back to the kid and talk to them, or do I go back down there? I'm gonna check her.
Sensing a limb regulator somewhere below.
No, so we gotta go get the rim regulator. Let's go get the rim regulator, guys. Tell me to go through this door. It didn't make its way to the south, that's for sure. Yeah, I was too busy wearing oversized white tees and jean shorts and listening to Jeezy. Hey. It told me to go this way. Some of these songs I completely forget about. They stick to a certain era. They do. It gets lost to time. The thing is, though, I'm a troll, so like I remember the most random and stupid shit because it's funny to me. Oh shit. There's an upstairs area. How you get up there? DBH, did the DMV get Max B? Nah, people wasn't listening to him like that. I knew about him because I was online, but like, nah, people wasn't listening to that shit. People in the DMV, they listen to DMV music, which is go-go. They listen to go-go. And Tabe Bonet, put me in your pocket. Put me in your pocket. The scan bet has been so clutch. It has been. Oh wait, let me go back up there. Allows you to just stop and look around. Go-Go's mostly live. I don't know. Yeah, if you want to hear it, you got to go to like a club or like a function or something. But it plays on the radio like locally, so that's what I mean when I say that's what that's what DC listens to. I don't know if they do it now because I've been gone for almost 10 years, but when I was coming up, back in my day, yeah, they used to play it on the radio. It would be like the radio in DC is very local, which I like because it has like its own culture, right? You don't appreciate it till you leave and you start to realize how much manufactured and put together everything is, or how uniformed. But in DC, it was like 50% of the radio was like, you know, top hits, and the other 50% was like local stuff. So it's nice to hear things from people that look like you or from your side of town type shit. Shy Glizzy? I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Shy Glizzy popped off more on the internet. Like I didn't know nobody who was really listening to Shy Glizzy like that. Matter of fact, oh shit. The first time I ever heard Shy Glizzy is The first time I ever heard Shy Glizzy was because there was somebody in the chat back in the day who was the biggest Shy Glizzy meat muncher, bro. His name was Maryland Nerd, and we had to ban him because he kept trying to tell me I needed to listen to Shy Glizzy. He was about to blow up, and he just kept just yapping and yeah. So I just banned him. I was like, bro, can you stop? I'll get around to it. Like, you really not tapped in, bro. You not tapped in. I was like, you're right. I'll be okay. I forgot I had these drones. I'll keep them froze. Take 5 on him. Damn, this dude taking a lot of damage. Look at that shit. My boy he's into obscure rappers. He was a big Pooh Shiesty fan. We all got that one friend. I used to be like that. Like, I used to be on top of a lot of obscure stuff, and then you just get older. You don't have time to keep up with it. A charge piercer. So is Go-Go dead? I don't know. Am I from the DMV? Can you tell me?
He's aiming at us.
My gut tells me no. I don't think it'll ever 100% die. I see something invisible there. What's that? Got an invisible version of this joint. Okay, fancy. Doing a drill. Give me that. My mask off. It is now. He was glazing that Glizzy. He was. You know, the crazy part is he was glazing Shy Glizzy. This is before Shy even came out with Awesome. So it was mixtape Glizzy. I guess he had like a little buzz or whatever. He was trying to put me on before he blew up. Mayor Bowser effectively killed the go-go scene by shutting down the main go-go clubs. See, I don't even know who that is. That's how long I've been gone for so damn long. I don't even know who Mayor Bowser is. Y'all got a mayor named Bowser? That's crazy. So he shut down. So he kind of did what New York's, not Mendomny, but what New York's last mayor did when he tried to kill the drill music shit. They killed the black culture go-go shit. So it probably went super underground then. Yeah, Mayor Adams, what he did with the drill shit. I didn't know that. How you feel about DMX? I like DMX.
Good job, kid.
What these bitches want from a nigga?
He's a shooting to me.
Fun fact, not only do I like DMX, fun fact, DMX is part of the reason why I've never tried drugs. Or like alcohol. It's a multitude of reasons. Like, one of them is my parents never smoked or drank, and they turned out fine, so I never saw a reason. 2, you see how people, you know, they drink and drive. You know, you see how drugs affect people. I've seen people on hard drugs too, so that kind of makes you want to stay away from it. But for real, yeah. But the final nail in the coffin was DMX for me. If you know DMX's story, it was a VH1 behind the scenes, like, it was a biography of his story and how he became addicted to crack. And like, it made me feel bad for him because people would make fun of him for being a crackhead. So if you don't know his story, DMX never tried crack on his own. The way he became a crackhead was he used to smoke weed, and he said he was in the studio and his mans handed him a blunt, but he didn't tell him the blunt was laced with coke. And from that first hit, he got addicted and he became a crackhead from that shit. So like, for me, that kind of like scared me. I was like, yeah, I don't trust people, man. Like, dealing with random dealers on the street, your mans might give you something and not tell you. I was like, nah, I'm good. So like, yeah, that's a true story. Fun fact, I was already not fucking with it, but like, that was like the final nail in the coffin. When I found out his story, I was like, no, thank you. But all it takes is one puff sometimes, because everybody's body fucking responds to that shit differently. We'll go. Oh, there was a dude. He was shouting, "Ta-da!" Can I go back up? I thought it was his uncle. His uncle, somebody gave it to him. I don't know who gave it to him, but he didn't try it on his own merit, is the point. Like that nigga Flavor Flav was like an actual crackhead. Like, oh shit. Like, I don't have nothing for him, but like, oh, there it is. I think. You said, "Yo, LOL." Like I seen a documentary. Well, Bobby Brown wasn't a crackhead; he was a cokehead. There's a difference. But anyways, I seen a documentary that said it was Chuck D. He said he would be mad frustrated with Flavor Flav. He said that like on the set of the Fight the Power music video, that motherfucker showed up late and he was high off crack, bruh. That shit is so crazy to me. This man making fucking pro-black songs and showing up on set high. Like that nigga was actually a crackhead. 21 questions from 50 and Rough Riders. Those are good first introductions. I do feel like your first introductions to like a music genre kind of dictates the path you take when you listen to music. Like my first hip hop album I ever heard was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. So like, yeah, Rough Riders, like some Jadakiss type shit. That's why I be getting like, if your first rap album is like Playboy Cardi, I feel like you about to go down a dark path, bro. Like, drill. Sit down. Like Nas said, crack fucked up the world. Well, really it was Ronald Reagan, but people not ready for that conversation. Don't laugh, but my first rap album was Will Smith. Will Smith got bangers. I actually defend Will Smith all the time. Will Smith got bangers. If you like Will Smith, you like, I still think Get Jiggy With It's a banger. Welcome to Miami is a fucking banger. Summertime is the greatest fucking summertime song ever. Parents don't understand that shit is corny, but like, nah, if you like Will Smith, I ain't gonna knock it. Will Smith didn't become corny until white people started listening to him, unfortunately. They made him corny. Because black folks loved Will Smith. And then when Getting Jiggy, because I remember this shit hit the streets like crack. Then Getting Jiggy With It came out. Black people loved that song. And then white people found it. And it's not the fact that they loved it, they made it corny. Because when black people was singing it, it was like, we getting jiggy with it, nah, 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 nah. When white people started, yeah, we're getting jiggy with it. They were doing it like in movies and like commercials. Yeah, we're getting jiggy. They made that shit so fucking corny. Unfortunately, it made Will Smith seem corny. But like, to be fair to him, this is why oral history matters. Context. That shit wasn't corny back in the day. Palm-colored people made that shit corny. Yeah, this is my shit. We're getting jiggy. And like, we just stopped after that. We was like, nah, nigga. So unfortunately, he became affiliated with that. I remember that shit. But like, nah, I'm that's why I said earlier, I'm a fan of music. Meek Mill lost the battle, but I still like some of Meek's music. I'm not gonna be, like, two things can be true. Drake lost the battle. I'm still gonna listen to Iceman and hope that there's something good there. I just like music. But like, I don't like the way people switched up on Will like that shit. Now him smacking people and shit, I don't know why. Getting Jiggy went from slang to a joke, shit, pretty much. And you know, black folks, when something becomes corny, we treat that shit like COVID, bro. Ooh, that shit corny. Nah, nigga, we can't fuck with that. Oh shit. We go level up. They was treating Will like Nick Cannon. Yeah, now Nick Cannon was always a terrible rapper. I'm a gigolo getting lots of dough. Like, bro, turn that shit off, bro. You don't take your ass back to Nickelodeon. Because once it's corny, that shit is dead. Do I have an upgrade? I don't. I got 1,200 points. We can keep doing the Riot Blaster. He said that? Yeah, he's got a song called I'm a Gigolo. I'm a gigolo, spending lots of dough. I think it's a song with R. Kelly, I think. It's horrible. Just look it up on YouTube. It's fucking horrible. Look up Nick Cannon, I'm a Gigolo. Oh shit. It was like fresh. I think it was like fresh off his Nickelodeon tenure. He was trying to prove he was a grown man.
There it is.
You got Robert on the hook. So I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's got R. Kelly on that shit, bro.
I forgot to put the RC.
Like the Insane Clown Posse. I've never met anybody who's actually a fan of the Insane Clown Posse. I've only ever seen that on TV. I don't think those people actually exist. Bow Wow got hits. Bow Wow does got hits. And he got a hit movie with Like Mike. It's fun to clown Bow Wow, but I would never take away from what he did. That's Mr. 106 in Park, absolutely. Anybody who says Bow Wow doesn't got hits is a fucking hater, and you're just trying to be cool. But he got hits on hits on hits on hits. They called him Mr. 106 in Park because he had the most #1 videos ever. Like a little Bow Wow will eat for life. He can tour. Bow Wow was just funny because then when he got older, he's like, "Don't call me Bow Wow, I'm Shad Moss." Like, nah, nigga, you're Bow Wow. And then also when what was it, the Super Bowl when he cursed the Atlanta Hawks, that shit was fucking funny, bro. That shit was fucking funny, man. I said, "Little Bow Wow, you just don't know the way you move so fast across the floor. Represent that." That shit was a banger. His daughter be clowning him too. Yeah, I seen videos. That shit is funny. Let me hold you. They was really doing that shit. Hey, and look, his daughter clowning him, but the girls was on that shit, bro. They love that shit.
If we touch it, I won't be able to hack.
What the heck are we supposed to do?
It went off as soon as I touched it. Yeah, you ain't fresh as I'm is.
Got it.
Looks like that door's blocked.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a shortcut? No. Oh shit! Oh, his backside is the weakness, huh? Interesting. I'm over here shooting. No. I think Bow Wow would have had a good movie career. I'd argue he did. He was in Roll Bounce. He was in Like Mike. He had like 3 or 4 movies.
I think that solves our little tree problem. You think
Lottery ticket?
I don't
I think where Bow Wow fucked up is he lost focus on music. He lost focus on music and he became like a reality TV star, and I think that kind of made him corny. He lost the mystique of being like a traditional celebrity. And I also think his beef with Soulja Boy didn't help. I don't know if y'all, that was one of the OG original internet beefs, like back in like 08. I have that meme saved on my phone. That shit is still funny, bro. Because when somebody edited the dumb behind everything he would say, that kind of, that he looked corny for hating on Soulja Boy at that time. Yeah, and I'm gonna smack, my niggas gonna pull up and we gonna smack that ass. Doom.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I think the outside of music, he should have just focused more on music. The shenanigans kind of.
Wow, more limb.
But I would never take away. I always believe 2 things can be true. You can say somebody fell off or they don't hit the same, but like I hate when people turn that into they don't have hits and have bangers. Because let's keep it a buck here, chat. Me personally, I'd rather be a one-hit wonder or a one-album wonder than a nobody. With one song, you can tour for the rest of your fucking life. I don't think people understand how much that music shit pays when you know how to really promote yourself. Like, look how you living, bro. What the fuck? It's better to have had than never had before. Ice-T as well. Ice-T a TV and a movie star at this point. That nigga's not even a rapper to me. Most people I don't even think know he was a rapper. He comes from rap. And to be honest, that's because his music's kind of ass. It's very that's some old head shit. Ice-T. If you got Ice-T in your playlist, not Ice Cube, Ice-T. Some of my homies are Crips. Some of my homies are Bloods. You don't want to be in the streets because it ain't no love. That nigga that nigga made music like that shit. 6 in the morning. Creeping on my ops. I fucked up. LL Cool J? What about LL Cool J? What about him? I fucked up again, man. These puzzles getting harder. Reset.
You're going down.
LL Cool J adapted to the times? Yeah, he did. If I had to make like a top 5 most influential rappers, LL Cool J would be on there for me. Like or like a Mount Rushmore 4. LL Cool J is one of the most influential. I don't think he gets enough flowers. LL Cool J is one of the most influential rappers. I'd argue he's pretty much the archetype for rap. Skirt. And his longevity was crazy because he never got corny. He just kind of retired. Even like his older stuff, let me see your head sprung. When he got older, he still had bangers. LL Cool J's the blueprint for Drake. I would agree. Yeah, without like, you can make like a family tree. Without LL Cool J, you don't get Drake. You don't get Fetty Wap, like Trap Queen. LL Cool J was the first. There were other rappers doing it, but I feel like he was the one that really perfected it. He was the first rapper that I seen that was doing like the bravado, the swag rap, where he wasn't really saying nothing. He was just like, with the song "I'm Bad." So he's the archetype for like modern rap, in my opinion. He doesn't get his flowers. And then I seen a video like a year ago. He hopped in a booth with Blackboy Max, and he was spitting. He could still rap.
Yes. That's that.
My friend said Will would smoke LL Cool J in a versus battle. Nah, no disrespect to Will, but nah, LL would destroy him. Shit, you got I'm Bad, fucking Mama Said Knock You Out, Round Away Girl, fucking Head Sprung. Like, nah, Will would get bodied. It's only so many times we can listen to Summertime. Like, I still listen to LL Cool J. I need me a roundaway. But yeah, LL's easily in the Mount Rushmore of rap. He made the first love rap song. You don't get a lot of these rappers without him. Skirt. Yeah, I'm gonna love you better. Skirt. Where are we going? Oh, did I miss a piece of candy back here? Sure did. Just a second. I'm going back to Cali. Yeah, the problem is people don't appreciate, my bad, like the older stuff. Lady still might love Cool J. Matter of fact, if you want to give him more flowers, he's the first rapper I remember. Well, nah, it was between Will and LL. LL crossed over too because he was an actor as well. He was one of the first that did that triple threat shit. Shout out to Charles with the super chat, appreciate it. Shout out to the 30 and up music stream. This really is an old head stream, bro.
Weren't you angling to get into
What the fuck are they? LL Cool J. What the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, is that with Dr. Higgins?
LL got a hit in almost every era. That's different.
Some of the stuff he comes up with on the fly. I wouldn't worry too much. You're not the first researcher to have trouble keeping up with the good doctor. Dr. Higgins is a very special man. Just try to go into it, ready to learn.
Is LL Cool J the Soldier Boy before Soldier Boy? I don't understand what the correlation there. What was the correlation on that one? Soldier Boy does deserve his flowers, though. I know he's like a meme, but he did do a lot of shit first. Yeah, so an attack special, so I can upgrade it. 3D printed? First viral hit rapper. How do I get in there? When I'm alone in my room and I stare at the wall, sometimes I hear my conscience call. I need love. As an elder Gen Z, this is great. He got 150 shooters in Atlanta.
Hugh, we got a security zone.
See what happens when you actually know your shit. Nelly got hits. Yeah, it's a shame that he became a coon though. So I see an op right there. I think that's one. Oh, I'm bugging. Where you? I hear the ta-da. Nelly Band-Aid turned red. MAGA Nelly.
Wait to get back to the shelter.
But you know, Nelly sold his soul. Nah, but now the more I think about Nelly turning coon, it doesn't surprise me. Not just the bar where he actually was shouting out Trump, because to be fair, a lot of rappers did back in the day. Because Trump was, before he was president, he was affiliated with money. Like that was like the go-to bar. Mac Miller did the same thing. But it doesn't surprise me the more I think about Nelly going to the coon side, because like a lot of, oh, there it is right there. A lot of his music is very pro-consumerism if you think about it. There was hints always there, like the Grill song, fucking the Air Force One song. Like every song he made damn near was about trying to sell you something. Like yeah, he never really spoke about real shit. So like when you think about it, it's like it kind of makes sense why you went to the dark side. I guess. I smell a fight. He's the reason Air Force Ones are so expensive? Nah, facts. Nah, facts. I remember when that song came out, man. I remember when the music video for that shit dropped. I swear to God, it was like a Thursday or a Friday. That Monday, because that song came out when I was in middle school, Air Force Ones. It was like a Thursday or a Friday that video dropped. The Monday we came back to middle school, I swear to God, 95% of the school had Air Forces. I remember looking around. My family couldn't afford it. It was too poor. That was an influential ass song. Give me 2 per. Ah! God damn it.
Oh, God. Enough already.
Okay, you got it done.
If you place their schools in longer, they come again. Look out.
Oh, shit.
You gotta stop.
I'm getting fucked up. Okay, I'm in trouble. Fucking jammer show up. Look at that. Young TBH was like, no way. Nah. I was fine.
It's my turn.
It was 106 in Park, a new joint. It dropped on a Wednesday, something like that. Yeah, I just remember that very next week, man. That shit was crazy. Oh, I fucked up.
No.
Fucking shit.
Be careful.
Oh, look at you. Oh! Force has been popular since the 90s. Yeah, but it was different when that song dropped.
Now it's my turn.
Take this.
That's like saying because what's the name was the first to do it, Run DMC. That's like saying my Adidas had no impact. Adidas shell toes were popular already in the city, but like when they dropped that record, that took it to a different level.
Don't go inside the circle!
Give me all that. But yeah, shout out to all the JR Ryder fans out there, man. Y'all keep fighting a good fight.
Get some.
I bet he got a podcast or something. Old rappers love starting podcasts.
Stop right there!
It's on now. Take this. Is it just me? Or the bots who get
Yeah, what's that about? Like, old rappers love starting podcasts, man. Them niggas love starting podcasts and just lying on the microphone for 2 hours straight, bro. Who's really doing that shit? Like, no, you wasn't, bro. Elite gameplay, first try. Joe Budden needed a hobby and a job. Joe Budden's different because I can't rag on Joe Budden for starting a podcast because he was one of the first to do it. He was one of the first to do it. His music career wasn't going where it needed to be. So yeah, he's a pioneer. I'm talking about the people who hopped on after Joe Budden when he made it popular. Because as somebody who started a podcast way early back in the day, that was considered nerd shit. I got made fun of, and now it's cool to have a podcast. Now that shit is crazy to see. I ain't watching no 2 hour shit. I used to only listen to Joe Budden, and I used to love Taxstone's podcast, man. It's a shame he got wrapped up in that situation with what's that snitch name? Troy Average. I used to love Taxstone's podcast. That nigga was funny. Oh, I missed the super chat. My bad. Yo, shout out to Glow with the super chat. Appreciate it. All the differences of older and younger millennials is not as big as the older and Gen Z. Like, I know there's many differences, but for Gen Z, it's like the older and younger ones are completely different lives. Now, I just would like to point out, I appreciate the super chat, but this goes back to the conversation yesterday. I have not said anything about Gen Z. Just like yesterday, I didn't say nothing about Gen Z. It's contextual when I start talking about that stuff, and then I say something, and niggas from Gen Z get fucking emotional about that shit. I have not said nothing about that. That being said, to answer your question, a lot of Gen Z grew up on the hand-me-downs of millennials. Like, y'all was watching reruns of things that we watched. I think the key difference, so like, there's a lot of I think there's a lot of cultural alignment in terms of things of media that we absorbed. I think one of the key differences though between millennials and Gen Z is the weird obsession y'all have with us as a gen. Like, I never thought to myself, what's Gen X and baby boomers doing? There's a weird obsession with us, and then yeah, rewriting history, the Christopher Columbus shit, acting like you discovered something. And then I think y'all social skills are not as good as because y'all was raised by the. So like there are cultural crossovers, but I think being raised by that iPad, that kind of fuck with y'all a little bit. They can't read. That's more Gen Alpha. Maybe not comprehend, but they can't read. They can't read. The weird obsession with age too. Yeah, that is a very Gen Z thing, man. Gen Z started that once you turn 30, it's over shit, bruh. I remember when I woke up 30, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm 29. Like, that is a very acting like your life is over shit. That is a very, I don't get it. When I was a kid, I never thought about no damn 30-year-olds and shit like that. But I would just like to point out, I did not bring up this conversation, and I'm quickly trying to shift it as well because I don't want to upset nobody. There's some truth to that, but it's definitely exaggerated. Older Gen Z wasn't raised on iPods. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the joke. Everything's always going to be exaggerated. Just like I told y'all yesterday with the millennial jokes, when they make fun of white millennials, That stuff is exaggerated. We are young. Not every millennial has a fucking burger bar with shareable or a burger restaurant with shareables and shit. But there is some truth to it. It's fucking funny. Just laugh, bruh. I guess the best way to articulate it is like a lot of y'all don't know how to laugh at yourselves, man. Like fucking relax, man. Life is gonna be okay when you hit 30. You gonna fall on your face sometimes. It's okay. Oh. Yeah, I definitely was on that damn iPad. Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to listen to Combat Jack back in the day too. It was like a whole podcast there. Combat Jack was cool. He passed away, didn't he too? I think R.I.P. I listened to Combat Jack. He was cool. Oh, piece of candy. A lot of millennials like to pull the just joking card when being dead ass serious. I don't know. I feel like that's like an internet behavior. I don't know. We are conducting tests with newly developed lunafilm plants to determine whether natural cycles can proceed without interruption. Until the eco-modeling lab and plant factory achieve certain milestones, the facility will remain on standby. In the meantime, we continue to simulate future layouts, blending conventional fulfillment plants and holograms. They planting shit and shit. 1 second, y'all. Any Chingy fans in the chat? Shout out to Chingy, man. Powerball. Where my Powerballers at, man? Chingy would get canceled if he came out with that one record. Chingy, what's up? Why your eyes so... You can't say that no more, man. I don't know. Maybe because I've been smoking and drinking. Maybe it's so... I've been thinking. Oh, shit. Jaquan was cool, too. It's the new improved hood hop. Make every motherfucker jump in the spot. What's that other song Jaquan had on his album? Got a pocket full of crack? Welcome to the hood. I remember listening to that shit. No, not Tipsy, because I actually listened to Jaquan's album. I mean, he's got a song where he says that, and I remember listening to that shit, and I'm like, man, I've been in the hood. I know a lot of people in the hood. We all got crack. What? You just saying shit, man. Got a pocket full of crack. Welcome to the hood.
Stuff from before. This place gives me the creeps. What is all this gunk? You think the quakes caused this?
The makeup of this stuff is all wrong. Not like lunafilament.
Like it's
I
corrupt.
feel like I only know old school rappers because of Need for Speed and Midnight Club. Unfortunately, rap has a unique problem where I feel like it's the only, I know, it's the only music genre where we consistently disrespect our elders. And I get it. Sometimes I feel like with the younger dudes, the elders do be hating on them, calling everything mumble rap and all that other shit. But for the most part, I do feel like it comes from the younger side, just the constant disrespect, acting like you invented something. The Planetary Dome facility. We sincerely apologize for the... That's why I liked seeing Plackboy Max do streams with people like LL Cool J, like bridging the gap, basically. But like, unfortunately, I feel like with rap fans, it's a lot of rap fans that will not listen to something older. They think that... I think most older rap is cool once you get to like the Run DMC era. I get it. I can't listen to what's old boy. Like I can recognize he's a legend, but I can't listen to that shit. He was the first rap star too. What was his name? These are the breaks. What's his fucking name? Curtis Blow. Yeah, I can't listen to Curtis Blow. Like I can recognize he's a legend. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Like, they make fun of that shit on TikTok. That shit is funny. They did used to rap like that. I can listen to Sugar Hill Gang still bang a little bit. It's mainly the beat. A hip, a hop, a hippie. But like the beat is still cool. But Curtis Blow, I can't listen to that shit. But like from like Run DMC, LL Cool J on, I feel like most rap, especially when you enter the 90s, is still good till this day. But like a lot of younger people won't listen to that shit. I feel like when I first discovered rap, I went on a whole like binge on YouTube where like I listened to this song, then it would recommend me this song. Like I find that to be fun, like the crate diving and just really diving into like the older stuff and like the history, understanding where things come from. Yeah, Rakim is still dope. Slick Rick is still dope. He's a good storyteller. Slick Rick is probably the only British rapper I support. And I'm gonna be honest, it's because I didn't know that nigga was British until I was an adult. Oh shit. So when people be like, yo, I'm not listening to that old shit, that shit whack, I be like, I gotta disagree, man. I gotta disagree. You think Illmatic is whack? You might need to find a new hobby to get into, bruh. Oh, I got hella points. Let me upgrade you. Maxed it out. Cool. Maxed it out. Boom. Slick Rick is British? He is. It's because he does that goofy ass voice. Once upon a time. You can't really tell. He walks so 21 could run. All right, buddy. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. These NBA slander tweets on Twitter are killing me. Are they talking about Wemby falling or something? A lot of old music I listen to is because of my stepdad let me borrow. Yeah, I've talked about that plenty of times too. Like that's why tastemakers, like in my house, recipes won't be lost. That's the problem with algorithms. Algorithms only, they keep you in a bubble. And it only recommends you things that it thinks you'll like based off your current taste. But it never recommends things that it thinks you'll like based off of like older things, if that makes sense. So then a lot of artists, and it could be any genre, it gets lost to time. But the one thing that I think is different, I feel like with rock fans in their house, like them white boys, their dad's putting them on the Queen. Dad, what's that? That's Queen. Met your mom at a Queen concert. I don't feel like we do that as much. That's why I started buying records. Like, I don't want to lose recipes, bro. Yes, my child will be a Bobby Brown fan. Absolutely.
This was so pretty.
We are not going to lose recipes over here. I'm going to give him a present. They know MJ. MJ's the one artist. That nigga MJ's immortal. I heard a saying that Michael Jackson has fans that haven't even been born yet. That is true. Michael Jackson's like the one artist where you don't need to pass down the recipe. Because even if your family doesn't pass down Michael Jackson to you, at some point you are going to hear Michael. That's why, yeah, that nigga's immortal. That's why when that nigga said in the chat he's overrated, absolutely not. Michael Jackson is the one artist I can think of where you do not need to be passed down Michael Jackson. If your family never played, you could be from fucking bumfuck Milwaukee, like right outside the city, the most pasty place, white place. Move to New York, you're gonna be inside of a Gap or some store or some shit. I don't know why I say Gap. You're going to hear Michael Jackson. You're gonna be in the club, you're going to hear Michael Jackson. You're gonna be at the barbecue, you're going to hear it. A movie, you're going there. You can't get away from him. So to say he's overrated is crazy. Selling 20 billion albums when people had to go to the fucking stores. You know, that's why I always say, kind of going back to the conversation about like that dude said Crimson Desert's the greatest game ever, but like Pragmata is a better game. I will always say Bobby Brown is my favorite artist of all time. But Michael Jackson is the greatest artist of all time, objectively. It's not even fucking close. That nigga bought the Beatles album, bro. The Beatles catalog. It's not even fucking close. Like, it's just objective. Yeah, he was doing internet numbers when it was no internet numbers. That shit crazy. Be like, you just trying to be different, man. You gotta, I think it's bad karma to deny greatness. That shit is bad karma. My kids know who Michael Jackson is, and I haven't even introduced the music to him. You're going to be entered. It's just, if there's one family in entertainment that's like royalty, it is the Jackson family. That family will eat for an eternity. As long as music is still a thing. Let me talk to her real quick.
The sea was so pretty. Oh,
I just thought of the perfect hiding place. You're never gonna
The
find
day
me.
MJ passed, the earth stood still.
You.
Nah, real shit. I was 19 when he died because it was 2009. If you weren't conscious back then, you don't even know. The closest, hold on, let me find her real quick. Heard her say over here. The closest thing a lot of like probably Gen Z has experienced in terms of, oh, there she is. But shut your ass up.
Found me.
I was aware and conscious.
Next time.
Yeah, nah, I was like 9. Okay, so if you were like young, like a younger Gen Z back then when Michael Jackson died, the closest thing y'all are probably experienced to Michael Jackson passing is Kobe. I would say that's the closest thing, because I remember when Kobe died, I stopped for a second and I teared up. I was like, damn, that sucks. Like when Michael Jackson died, I remember on 106 in Park, everybody was crying, bro. Like I was crying, like god damn, like we lost a, like you remember that scene in, what was it, Zack Snyder's, I think, was it Batman versus Superman or was it the Justice League? You remember the scene in Zack Snyder joint where Superman like died and they like I think Superman died and everybody crying and they moving his body and shit. That's what it was like with Michael Jackson, like that shit. So you say that nigga's overrated, that's the closest thing. I'm not even religious. That nigga's the closest thing with a god to me. Like bro, every channel on TV was more. Yes. Every TV, bro. It doesn't matter if it was ESPN, the local news, Comedy Central, breaking news. Michael Jackson died, bro. And the closest, and even Kobe wasn't even that, like, it wasn't even on that level, bro. That shit was fucking crazy, bro. You were 19, I was 11. Yeah, 2009, I was 19. I'm old. Yeah, his death was literally felt around the world because he's probably the one artist that has fans in every country. You missed the chat thing. Oh, shout out to Tasteless with the super chat. A lot of new gen overrate the 2016 rappers. Like, yeah, I've been said that shit, bro. But motherfuckers want to get in their feelings. I think a lot of people overrate 2016 in the SoundCloud era because it's nostalgia. It reminds me of your childhood. But my go-to stance that I've said, and I stand on it, and come back in 10 years. I've been said, y'all will not be listening to them SoundCloud rappers when you older and at the barbecue. You will not be listening to that shit, bro. You're gonna be like, it might give you a little nostalgia, be like, oh, I remember when I was younger, but you won't be listening to that shit, bro. Ain't nothing feel good about that shit. I'm just running around in circles. I'm about to end this fucking stream, bro. I'm gonna still listen to Uzi. Yeah, okay. We'll see. So you telling me you're gonna have 2 kids in the back while you driving them to school, 1 9, 1 4 years old, and you're gonna be screaming, push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. You're not gonna be listening to that shit. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all just lying to yourselves because y'all don't want to get old. What's that? Is that depressed? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Oh shit. Listen to the Baby Keem at Baby Keem at AM. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. This shit's fucking funny, man. It's a good stream though. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten and it's late. Let me see. This somebody get toasted to? Oh, Siggy playing Pragmata. All right, I'm about to raid Siggy. When you join his stream, I want y'all to spam in his chat, where's Crimson Desert? Spam in Siggy's chat, where's Crimson Desert? I appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. Thank you to everybody who donated all the bullshit. Fun conversation today about music. We kept it high IQ. I ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas been wilding like the last 2 weeks, but we kept it high IQ. I'm gonna call y'all up. That's both chats. That's what we like. We can have fun, we can be engaging, and not be fucking morons, okay? Like, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Peace.